Okay.
Only 5,
We are
6 or
live,
5,
but they can't
0,
see
4,
you.
and I'll pass. Oh, I can commit 1 asset.
Hey, nice. I will. 2, 3, and then it's a breaker. But if I don't, I'll pass as well. I'll just take the 4.
I will respond. -3. I'll play this on a 3, and I'll pass.
I'll just draw my 5. I will form and have you show me your hand.
Yep.
No jury.
Hey, this is not a jury.
Oh, what is it?
Dark
I don't
tournament.
really care about that. I guess this one, recombining body.
If you do
Doesn't the
this
other
one,
one
I can
draw?
still play the response, right?
No, because you can't play it.
Yeah, but I'm not playing
Actually,
the
I don't
card.
know.
If
How
you
does
read
that-
Deflect, it's an ability from the hand. Am I playing the card? I don't think so because I'm not taking it.
This is correct. Yeah, you're allowed to deflect.
Oh, then I will definitely just choose the Dark Tournament Looms.
Okay.
But Dark Tournament draws a card too, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I think you don't want him to draw.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go on a 5. Chicks. I will. You're at 18. I don't know if I can get there. The batons.
I think
I will discard this. Have you commit to?
1, 2.
Do you have a response?
No responses.
I'll blitz. I'll draw 1, and you'll commit 1 because I have an asset.
Enhance.
And then my first enhance will be 5/5.
I'll pass.
I'll send it.
Take 7.
And
And
then
I'll
takes 3.
respond. Well, yeah. 1, 2, 3. And I'll respond.
Okay. You're at 8. 4. Yeah, because I can do that. So yeah, I'm not like that worried. Search. Don't have one in there though, but it'll get the 1/1. Oh my gosh, dude. Maybe I should have already done that. 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6 with +1. Yeah. Let's go on a 4, 5, 6. 3. That sucks. 4, 5, 6. Any responses?
No responses.
First enhance. My next check gets +1.
Yep. No blitz? Oh no, that's enhance. I'm so used to blitzes. I'll pass.
I'll pass as well.
Deflect 2. I will check 2.
Okay.
Sure.
So you have 6. That's 5. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute. No, it comes in with the 1/1. Let's go on a 5, 6, 7, 8. Just can't check bed. Checks the 6, 7, 8. It comes in with 1/1 from Double Jumbo Fist. Any responses?
No responses.
I will draw and you'll commit 1, and then that's my enhance. I'll send it.
I will use Round Fortitude, and I will. Sorry.
It's
that one? Not that one.
tenacious. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I probably should have used one of them on the previous attack, but yep.
No, that actually makes sense. That saves you. Oh, that sucks. Sucks that I drew that one too. Yeah,
Yep.
I will. I guess you'll take 0.
Yeah, it takes 0.
Let's go. Let's go on a 4 and say go.
Yep. Nothing is frozen, right? I'll draw 5. Huh, funny.
Hey Tree, I have dropped a link in the Discord.
It's-
Will you go click on that and join that page?
well, only 2.
Ooh, no attacks.
No attacks at all. If I had an enhance, I could draw 3 cards, 1 attack included, but nope. Anything else? Yeah, this one.
Sure. Dump that. Just draw 4.
We bringing it.
Do you have team? Double jumbo fist. Split, Tustus, Fearsome. Those are both draw. Tuscans minus. Okay. Let's go on a 3. Checks. I will respond.
Sure, did you get it figured out?
And I will discard this and have you tap 2.
1, 2. No response.
Oh wait, that was a big mistake. Oh well. Sure. I will blitz, and I will commit your. I'll
Okay,
commit.
sure, you're now going to mute inside that Discord. Perfect.
And it's frozen, right?
Okay. Now I'm going to turn.
How do I turn off their volume?
So you're just going to either
Turn
right click
them
and
down.
turn them down, or you could just mute and deafen inside that Discord.
Do what?
So in the Discord, you're going to either just like right click and just turn their volume down, or you can.
One second, you're not actually. I may have to put you through another audio output.
I will powerful 2. 1.
Oh, that's powerful.
Say something.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello.
Hold on, let me just get out of the Discord. I'm just gonna get out of that for a second.
Okay, no stress.
I mean.
Okay, can you say something now?
Hello. Talking.
Yeah.
Testing.
Okay,
1, 2,
I can
3.
hear you now.
Interesting that you can't have two audios at the same time. That's weird.
No, I probably can. I think I just had it turned down.
Point on using this? Probably not, but yeah, that's fine.
I'll pass. Okay.
So on an 11, 5,
This
6,
is
7,
okay, so
9.
the reason we have this a little how the sausage is made. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the training grounds. We are live. This is official. We're here. We were supposed to be live at 3 o'clock, and then everything broke right at 3 o'clock. So I have been panicking. I'm here with Shri, whose name I'll have up on the screen here as soon as I can. And we're just gonna be here. We're gonna jam some games. I have 2 guests with us as well. Shri, introduce our guest, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Matt from Arkansas, part of the Trading Post. He's on Pumat Sol right now on the screen. And then we have Pablo from Spain off the Warning team, who's graciously joined us this evening, who's on the other side of the aisle. So yeah, I think they've already gotten going while we were working through some technical difficulties. And so we're kind of mid-match right now.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I want to show it.
Okay.
I'll go first this time.
I need to be able to watch your stream. Give me a second.
Yeah. If you go in there and you just mute and just like toggle mute, you should be fine.
I'm just trying to figure out how I can turn their audio down. I think I can do this.
On it.
Yeah, it's just. Hold up 1 second. Oh, there we go. Deafen. That's the mode we're looking for.
That is the word that I meant to say, and I said mute every single time. Okay. So we're just gonna let these fellas jam. And I will do my best to keep up as I am messing with OBS settings.
All good.
But Hedora versus Pumat, what are your thoughts on this matchup? Obviously, we just had a Pumat win.
Yeah, I think if Pumat can build a board early and draw the right cards and the right assets early, it is pretty hard the way this is built with a lot of check hacking. It looks like fighting for controls, a lot of breaker with Big Fist Bash. It's meant to
How does
hold
Shri
out
sound? Is he
until
too
it can
quiet?
get the combo going with pristine swordplay and start to get those mutant machines going and wear you out. So I like the ultra defensive route here. Trying to survive long enough, and you only have 28 health with the ability once per turn. So I like where Matt's going with this. On the other side, Hedora. I've played against this deck before, and it is sneaky deadly. You just end up starting to eat 7 to 8 damage per throw because you're burning off the top, and there are a lot of terrible checks in here, including a deflect 2 that has a 4 block modifier. I forgot what the name is. Recombining something. So yeah, I think throw hate kind of left the door, and we saw some decks in Worlds throw a couple, for lack of a better term, throws into their decks and be successful.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if there's an avenue or a route here, especially because it doesn't say non-throw. This is all throws. It's always going to hit unless you're running Protector or Mikasa's, right? So it's interesting. Pumat is on a clock, for sure, even with all the check hacking and the hate.
Yeah, I think that that's true, but like Hidora's moves, yes, there are throws. They do this like burn damage, but there's something about 5/5 that's like a little bit better than the other. You know, it's pretty strong.
It looks like he has him on the back foot here.
It's you say that, but 2 foundations is like no foundations. It's none. Yeah, we got the 1 safety of the Cerritos, but like we check 1-3. We check a 3 here. Our turn's over, right?
No,
So,
that's
like,
what I'm saying. I think we're on the back foot here. We are...
as Pumat. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you meant as Hedora. My apologies.
No.
No response.
Oh wait, no responses. Yeah. And then
Okay.
I like this card a lot. I know it's sneaky, like you said, 5/5s are good.
Is Shri better? Am I better?
And it just forces you to have it or pay the consequences. Freezing 2 seems really good.
Man, going down to 1 foundation is so crazy.
I will pass as well.
Deflect 2, and I'll take 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll respond. Have you commit to?
Yeah, I don't feel like he needed to, but at the same time, he probably doesn't feel threatened.
Honestly,
Yeah.
not really any good target. I'll just freeze these two. Tough skin and whatever.
Yeah, I will respond too. At the first one of
And he stuffs him here. Yeah. So now he's frozen half his board.
I'm gonna Cerritos.
Yep.
I wonder if he's going to take the speed, hate, or...
I'll grab my substitute.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it looks like he's thinking, I need to block 2 attacks at most. Pablo only has 2 foundations up, and he's got a breaker 2 in hand. You got to feel good about where you're sitting, especially with the fighting for control. Even if you're only on 2 foundations, maybe 3.
Yeah. I mean, the question is how much offense can the Hedora do? I'm not seeing 15, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And I definitely am not seeing 15 right now.
Yeah.
I feel if you're gonna run this deck, the more I think about it, to survive, I feel like you gotta go Potemkin Buster.
In Hedora, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Speak to that. Why do you think that?
I think you need to put your opponent on a clock, and if your opponent is 30-something health, incremental 6-7 damage, is fine. If you can survive long enough. And so that's what I worry with this character. Potemkin Buster, again, just speeds up the clock. You force people to take potentially 8 to 12, somewhere in there.
Hmm.
And I think it's kind of worth the 2-check, to be honest, because the rest of the throws in this deck seem weak. It seems the damage is all off the burn, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, checking poorly, not getting this block. We did get to build up bonuses, Hidora, but I don't know how much of a comeback we have after this. And we're kind of a little set up over on Pumat's side. Again, if we just check well, we're just gonna kind of rip his head off, and we're already up a game, so maybe these risks are like worth taking. A bit of a slow and steady here on the Hidora side.
Just hasn't seen the orange, you know? That's the problem.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, I think I'm just gonna stop worrying about the overlay for now, and I'm just going to. Dang, there's a massive stun too, huh? You got one more assets, draw a card. Oh, Puma gives it the stun too. Yeah, we're just ripping this stage apart. I think the big thing here is like we just like don't have a good enough defense for the like the I'll say the word fragile offense that Pumat's getting through. But because our defense is so bad over on Hidora's side, there's just no offense happening. Like the only thing we have access to us is this Dragon's Fortitude. So we're like what 31 health, but I think we're just gonna be ripped through that pretty quick.
Yeah, that's why I think you have to put a little more offense in here. There's no real great defense. Stuff 1 is not enough, right? So we got 16 potentially on board if we want. And you have the other one in hand to build down.
Yeah, this is good, but we still need one more attack. We'd have to pass it. Because of this Dragon's Fortitude having momentum. Like this is gonna only come in for it's -3 damage. Oh, yeah. We do have to. Yeah, we gotta land our last move unless. Oh, that's not how it works. Just kidding. Oh, and we get the spaceship to guarantee the check. Yeah, this is game. Wow, pretty sneaky, sis.
Not bad.
What a coward. Rip the big one. Rip the big one. Rip the 6 speed move. I guess, how do we give it damage? Because we need to do 3, yeah? Maybe we... Oh, it's just ready an asset, so it just readies the mute machine. Just kidding! That was definitely the right call. Yeah, GG's.
I didn't draw the anti-breakers.
Okay. So that was fun. Let me go back to these jabronis and turn them up a little bit. Okay,
I had to war on the war. Well, his deck is very mean. I thought mine was mean.
Yeah. So for both of you, why do you think you won, and why do you think the other person lost?
I mean, I saw my 3Ms, so I was able to just pump up a bunch of stuff, and then also like his deck throws a bunch of throws. It's like all it is, and I'm all mid blocks with breaker, so I'm already expecting to like take damage every attack. So it kind of like doesn't. I'm not gonna say it counters what he's doing, but I was already expecting it, so it didn't catch me off guard or anything.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's always hard to know if he actually counters me or if I didn't draw my interaction. Like I do have a bunch of defense for breakers and stuff, and I didn't see it, but you know that's the game.
That's the game.
So yeah. Also the first game when he had the crystal
The
thingy,
spirit
the
glass.
asset, yeah, the spirit glass to not let me play the jury. That's so backbreaking. The main defense of this deck is the jury, the deflects, and the whatever the foundation, the Dragon Fortitude or something. So when he's giving +5/+5 or +5/+13 to an attack, it's hard to defend.
Yeah. And deflect is kind of like the main defense. Yeah, I think that was the biggest thing is like your defense needed to be ready, and he was able to just like turn them sideways with his character, which is pretty tough. Okay. Shri has walked away, so you guys jam into the game if you're feeling it. Same characters, different character, fully your choice.
Give me
That's fine.
like 3 to 5 minutes. Girls
Okay,
go
so-
nuts.
Yeah. So we'll just chat then. Why Hedora? Of all the Godzilla characters, you saw this guy and were like, I'm just trying to burn him, or what up?
I mean, the first time I read Hedora, I thought he was very bad. I thought he was worse Grog. But I actually think the character has legs because the first response, the middle one for whatever burn, looks unassuming the first time you read it. But what if instead of what it reads, it was something like your unblocked attack gets +3 damage and your blocked attack gets +6? Because I'm
Yeah.
always taking meaning threes, unless I have a couple twos, but it's most of the time threes. And I didn't show it here because of the breakers, but against all other decks, I always kill people on turn 3. Like, it doesn't matter what they do, because even when they block everything, they take like 40 on turn 3.
Sure.
I mean, among the both turns, both turn 2 and turn 3. So it's kind of nasty. And if you want to raise him, the response is also quite nasty. I probably shouldn't have committed the character when I was trying to play my turn, but I thought between the deflect and the for Dragon Fortitude I will be able to survive because he only had 3 foundations, but it didn't go like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cerritos and the Cerritos drawing more attack, and the massive mutant machine is just a bit too much. But against other decks, I think this character is insane. Like I got the idea from, I think he's called TC or something like that. I don't know him. From Let's Talk UBS.
Sure.
And he was defending the character, and I think he's right. I think the character is super nasty.
Yeah. Mono throw characters have been have had that classic, this character's broken, this character's terrible, we're so back, I can't believe he's so mid. Like, it's like the life cycle of like a throw character. I mean, look at Grog, right? Of like this, I just
I mean,
put some
I'm the
damage on every
biggest
throw
hater
and-
of mono throws. I'm the biggest
Yeah.
hater. I've told everyone, oh, don't build a mono throw deck. It's so easy to get countered. But on Earth, you get stuff like this. So it's anti throws or stuff like that. Oh, you want to say no damage? No, it's flipped. Oh, you want to block with something that says no damage? Oh, it's flipped.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of responses to that. And again, it should be so consistent if you don't get bad draws or like super bad draws or something. And not all decks are Giga Cannon Pumat Soul that can kill you on
Yeah.
2 turns
Yeah.
across like 2 attacks.
It was
And for that, you have Jury.
certainly a little wild. How many juries are you meaning?
Right now, 2. Like this is the first draft of the deck.
Mhm.
You can probably jump that to 4 of them. Like they are so good. Like saying Jury into Deflect or Jury into Dragon Fortitude or something like that. It's so backbreaking.
Are you playing exclusively throws? Are you playing any of his moves?
No, all throws.
Okay.
This one is so nasty. It doesn't need to have all those keywords or all those stats.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mono throws. I think the worst card of the deck is probably Aura Slam, just because you have 5 diff. The rest are like jump throws that don't do anything.
That's fair.
I hate this one, but it's a throw. Again, I'm
Did
a
you ever
biggest
think
hater
about
on
putting
throw decks,
Potemkin
and this one
Buster?
surprised me so much. Also, since everything is a throw and everything is, for the most part, doing damage, getting to rebuy an attack with this one is so powerful. It's the main reason why I'm on Earth. Not on Jury, but you get Jury on water.
Sure, you're muted on Discord.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm here.
I was just wondering, Pablo, did you ever think about putting Potemkin Buster in here?
I did. I'm a coward. I need to try it. I've been running decks with 2 techs for a while, and if I don't think they're necessary, I don't run them. But yeah, Potemkin Buster is the truth, and I should run at least 2 of them.
Okay.
High, low.
You guys rock it again.
high
Me
is
and
fine.
Tree will actually take and talk about your game rather than be panicking and trying to get this all set
Yep,
up.
7.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you. 5. Yeah.
I think I've figured it
Oh,
out now
I'll
to
drop
switch between
2
the
of them.
streams. There we go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So this is just the cleanest way. So this is so that we can still hear them a little bit if they need us. And we can have a
Yeah.
private conversation without them. And also like having just like a little bit of back chatter for them. I realized also in my panic that I didn't put on music, so I'm gonna do that too. Man, I was stressed about this. Puma going first. Big build 4, including some pretty heavy hitters in the form of Moment of Normalcy, but kind of weaken this character that gives stats at response speed.
But you gotta love that you have a pristine sword play in hand. You got a breaker block. All you need is an asset, and you can get going.
Yeah, and we found it. Chat, next week we'll have it to where you can see hand cams. We just don't have that today. I tried to make a scene and my OBS exploded, so we don't have it. So you'll have to take our word for it. What's in their hand? We can see it. You can't. But this is a lot more committal than I expected to see from Pumat, right? This could be stun 3 and then another selective stun. I mean, it's a 3 diff. Vast Hybrid Chimera Kraken with Monster versus Machine.
Yeah.
I can pull up.
I've had the joy of playing into Matt's Pumat deck quite
machine.
a bit, and so you really have to aggressively
For
build
turn 1.
wide because those tap downs are coming.
Yeah, cool. -1 damage.
I realized I can put Ultra on the screen. Okay. My cat is. She wants to be here.
She just wants to be free.
Yeah, but she wants to not be free. She wants to be on my lap.
Oh no! Yeah.
Let's click this.
Oh, we just see the pristine come down.
So our first move was blocked or deflected?
I'll power to
Looks like it was blocked.
20. We do 8. I will pass as well.
Okay.
11.
Man, this Puma sword is crazy.
Sounds good to me. Let's go on a 4.
Yeah, I think Matt's just gonna build out and be happy. We just took half Hidara's life down.
You're gonna break me down to nothing.
And when this duck is humming, it is just lethal. It is crazy how you can get domed for 16 twice. Snap of a finger.
Yeah, let's see it because I like we were talking about in between the in the interlude, and I just I just like don't see how this deck actually kills people.
Yeah, it's not doing a great showing right now.
I will respond. I'm gonna discard this to draw 2, and then breaker 2.
Hits a biting dragon grab, and then we take and hit it with a breaker 2 to stop Pumat in their tracks. Sorry, stop Hidora in their tracks. But we are gonna get looks like 4 damage across as this gets pushed up to 8. So like, yeah, this is cool and fine or whatever, but
Well, it's more like 6 damage, right? You're taking 4 off the burn after.
Oh, it is. It is.
It's
3
not
burn.
half.
It is
Yeah.
3 burn. It's not. It's
Yeah,
not increasing
3.
damage. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think the breaker is just killing this deck, right? If it can sling a couple throws in a row together, 6-7 damage is pretty normal.
Interesting to play the 2 diff here, in between and not just like jam the 3 with close combat tackle.
I'm so sorry.
Just because like it is a 3, right? Like it's a 3 diff. It'd have been a 4. Check the 5. It's only commit 1. But check the 3. I guess it depends on how much stun there was. I didn't get a chance to see previously. But 0 for 4, commit an asset. That doesn't matter. With Aurora being at 17, this is a really dangerous place to be with so few cards in hand. And again, another block comes in and just burns another 2. Man, we're keeping it parallel, but it's just not feeling great as we fail another foundation. Tough. What is this card? Exploring New Lands. I've never seen this card in a deck. E-flip, spend a momentum, draw a card. If your rival has cycled this game, draw 2 instead. Is the draw that bad in our symbol? We're on what, Earth?
We have death.
Oh, I have a response. I will ditch.
We have a couple options here.
I will ditch this, and I will.
Well, I think we're on the Earth symbol. But
No. I know. I'm just saying there's got to be some attuned stuff here.
I'm pretty sure I don't want to give it yet.
Let's see.
Double Nova Fist coming in. Very cool piece.
I will.
4 mid for 4 makes all your mid attacks bigger, which looks like we're playing, mono mids. The best one being Pristine.
I will give it.
Yeah, it is an interesting choice. But it's big, It's the jumboest fist of all time. The 14 mid 11. As we take the 11, dropping all the way down to 6. I mean, Pristine Swordplay just cleans this up, right?
Yeah, this is done.
I'll pick this up.
Now we got 2 in hand.
And we
We're gonna bend it and we check a 5. Yeah.
So on a 4, 5, 6, 5.
Yeah.
6. Any responses? I'll blitz. Ready? I'll do a 5, 5.
Now-
Pristine Swordplay. Yeah, kind of the bread and butter of this deck, right? 4 mid for 4, kind of unassuming. Blitz, ready an asset that has been readied. Obviously, this is a neat machine for the 5/5, and then sack an asset at enhanced speed. An enhance on an attack. We haven't seen it in 100 years.
It is 16 damage on a stick if you have a mutant machine at all times that you have to be aware of.
Yeah, very very scary. And there it is. Man, it really just feels like this Pumon is just bullying the Hedora.
Yeah, it never stood a chance. To be honest, Hedora spent most of the time on the back foot, either stunned out or frozen, and never could string enough attacks to put any damage on Pumon.
So my question for you, Shri, is what is Hedora gonna have to do to what is Hedora gonna have to do to win this game, if not the match? I don't know if you can see into sideboards, but
I see a devastating loss coming in. So some asset hate. Analytical observation, that's great to stop all the breaker that's coming, which has been debilitating for Hedora, right? It's usually tap 2 and then breaker 3 is the combo we've been seeing. So these are great hate pieces to build out turn 1.
Now this is a good board. Now I can understand.
Yeah, this is a very healthy board, especially with the jury in hand. I feel like we're just gonna grip this the whole match, and it might be the difference maker here. Just to like turn a mutant machine that is supposed to be doing, you know, 45 damage into not 45 damage. But then fighting for control, going to slow down the Hedorah. I think our goal with Hedorah is honestly, let's slow this game down. No, don't review that.
Yeah.
Don't review that. What do you mean?
No.
You played a 17 damage move.
Yeah.
You were not here to turn to this guy. I think actually the big issue that we have with Pablo is that he just like wants to kill you on, like, he has his own personal clock, which is I gotta do it by turn 3, and I just don't think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I could not agree more, Tam. The Hedorah deck wants to get to turn 4, turn 5, because you're inevitably dead through all the burn damage at that point, right? So your goal should be survival here. And he's not running Potemkin Buster, none of the haymakers that can get you there. You have to play the long game. Oh, look at that. Look at that fancy power token.
They can't see it. That's for you. But yeah, I don't even like this secondary attack, truthfully. I think like just holding this for the 3 mid block might have even, or like having a relevant card next turn, because we're going down to now 1 card in hand. I just feel like, you know, we turned three of our foundations sideways. We're choosing not to pass this. Crazy. We just like imagine how much more equity we would have had on this turn if we just like had foundations to play cards. I bet that the Fearsome Transformation will be more relevant than the 3, maybe 6 damage was inside this match. Like, you've got time. Make sure that you can survive till you get to your end game.
Also, Pumat hasn't shown the assets or building any of them at any point, right? There hasn't been an opportunity for that, so you know you have the time.
Yeah, 100%.
First enhance is going to be flip this one. If it deals damage, you will lose 2 health.
Although sitting with 2 mutant machines in hand, all it takes is a pristine sword play, right? And a dream.
Yeah. This is Cut Deep. A neat piece inside of these like mono throw decks of first enhance, flip a foundation. Your attack, if it deals damage to a character, your rival loses a health. This was almost in Mikasa in one of my Mikasa builds last season, because it is randomly a 3 mid block weapon. But it lets you utilize your face up foundations that you're just gonna blow up anyways. Like, it was almost there. So it's cool to see it in a home here in Hedorah with, you know, this is gonna be what, a 10 damage throw essentially.
Now we're starting to see it cook.
Yeah. So 3 plus 2 plus 3.
Plus
so
3.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 3, 6, 7, 8 damage. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, this is check.
This is pretty much lethal right here.
Yeah. This all
So
makes
he does the
sense
check hack.
to me.
We get past it.
Aura Slam. Yeah, 3 mid for 5 throw. This is gonna do 3 plus 2
Plus the burn.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, this is we've got it no matter what. I mean, this is checkmate.
Yep, and because we got one more throw in hand, even if we can't get the additional 1 damage.
So interesting. We're choosing not to vote.
Oh, we have
here.
deflect. We have deflect 3 in hand.
Take 2 and then mill burn 4. All right. Interesting. We didn't
All right, there we go.
use the photons to discard redraw after the stack happened, because you know you're not drawing them into an attack, right? Because they stacked a foundation, and then you could find a block to then block the card, and then before it would deal damage, you would deflect that damage down. I guess it would lose more damage because it's minus damage. So it would go from a 5 damage move down to a 3 damage move. So you would take 2 burn, 2 burn X.
2 burn
X. It was still checkmate.
Yep.
It was still checkmate because he was
Yeah.
at 6.
What's your was it Ryukyu Detective Agency or what's that called? Spirit Glass? I always forget
Spirit
which one.
Glass. Very
Spirit
very
Glass.
cool card. When it comes to forcing high value cards through, right? Form reveal, irrelevant reveals their hand. You get to pick a card. They can't play copies of that card for the chosen turn. That includes abilities as well as blocks. And so if we have this, pristine swordplay that we know is hyper relevant to our game plan, I'm throwing a 14 for 14. I know hand traps, like we've seen Jury can stop it. Then this is just like a 1 card answer to every copy that exists.
And we actually saw him use it in game 1 where called out Jury.
And I will drop this and
Here's a deceptively powerful attack.
Yeah, talk to me about it.
Commit 2 if it hits. It's a 5 mid for 5, just on that precipice or range of dangerous. We have abilities usually to add speed to this to make it unblockable, and then I get to freeze 2 selectively. Pretty good. Now we're down to half our foundations at the beginning of the next turn, and all of that advantage we built is just gone, right?
As well as grabbing a momentum, right? Like momentum is important in a index like this. But again, our goal here is to just build to the point where like we have these 3 attacks. I think we play one of them, whichever one has like the worst block mod, and then I'll just build my other 3 foundations and then be chill.
5. Any responses?
no responses.
Has done 1.
Gotta go find myself a water move.
I'll have your next.
This is shoulder toss.
I'll pass.
Yep. So if it's less than printed speed or printed damage, right? If you take less than printed, you draw. So nice way to refill your hand.
5.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I just don't need to play this.
Yeah, it's not really progressing our game state in any way.
Like if we've got 2 diffs and a 1 diff in our hand for everybody at home who can't see. We just need to build. We gotta build. So that on the turn that I draw 5 attacks, I actually am allowed to play them all, and it truly is checkmate. Or I hopefully get off 1 block that isn't Mutant Machined, right? Because there are still big moves here. Like taking and throwing things like a double jumbo fist and making a singular block happen.
Wow, we use the pristine swordplay as a block. That's interesting.
I think this makes sense. Keep our health total a little high. We haven't found the mutant machine yet to make it hyper relevant that we play it. And again, we only need 1 sword play to get the job done. And we have our choice of foundations where wowzers.
Yeah, that extra attack really just decimated Pablo's board.
It got a pristine swordplay out of hand, which could be a big game changer. But we don't have an extra Tusk Tooth crew to try and dig for a better deflect. We don't have the extra foundation so that on a follow-up turn we can get a big crazy attack string. It's just I think our priorities are just in a weird spot because of how we want to play the game versus how Pumon is just slamming damage at us, and they're not even doing it right now.
At least we get analytical back. That'll be unfrozen on the next go around.
That is true. What spent that momentum? Was it? Oh, it was the The minus damage from the
Mixed
Dragon's
damage.
Fortitude. Yeah, makes sense.
Yep. What's your feelings on Dragon's Fortitude? I've seen a lot of people putting that back into their decks
I
the
think
last
it's-
couple of weeks.
I think it's a great card if you just like don't have classic momentum mounts, right? I think Deflect is coming back in a very big way in this format. If you are not doing math with like accidental -2, -3 from a hand, I think that you're going to get gotcha'd quite a bit. And so the fact that we've got it itself has Deflect, and then it's just like that little bit of extra damage reduction is so good. Feels solid. There's no world where we play this Mew Machine, right? We're always going to cheat it in.
100%.
Yeah, because we just like I know we stacked a 5. I mean, I guess we don't have another asset. Maybe if we had another asset, we could look at playing it and then doing the damn thing. But like again, I know 16 is a lot is not a ton to get through for this Hedora. I think our goal here is to build so that we may hit our opponent with a big breaker block. I guess analytical says the breaker doesn't work.
Yeah.
This is a tough spot to be in. It is tougher than expected. Why did we not build the last card? Just build the last foundation. What are you doing? Take the risk. Take the risk and get another card on board. 66% chance that you pass a better block.
Yeah. Just a slight misplay there. But let's see. So we have another shoulder toss coming in. Let's see if Matt lets him draw, or if 16 is too low to start partialing or deflecting. Well, you're not going to deflect. You're going to build the mutant machine. So you're probably breaker blocking here.
If we feel threatened, I would keep the deflect. Or yeah, I would keep the deflect on the mutant machine. If I feel threatened, if I think that 16, it's possible that 16 happens, I would keep it. And like, if they're not going to do it, we can just hold it for our turn, and we still accomplish the same goal, right? Like, we've got the pristine, we've got the mutant machine, we're probably fine. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so we just got the attack back to hand, and we just drew another one, so we have the gas here.
Yeah, got the attack back, drew a blind card from Matt's perspective, and then Pablo is going to get to dig even further when it comes to this. I don't actually...
Well, analytical, there we go. So we stopped the breaker 3.
I can discard heavy commit to.
Yeah. So interesting. So interesting. That this is the card we chose to... Because there's a lot of pieces interacting here, right? So not only is this going to be deal the 3 damage that we would normally do, but shoulder toss gets to re-ready a foundation, which we just discarded an entire block card
and draw another card.
Yeah, and draw another card. And Pumat's ability that once per turn says tap 2. So like we canceled half of Pumat just because this is the card that we chose to block.
That's why I thought we should have let that go and not give the additional draw and ready, right?
I'll remove this.
So, or at least the draw.
Yeah, because this block only saved 2 potential damage overall, right? Because the 5 block went down to 3 on the
When I
partial,
was
like, 3
seeing, when I
damage.
was looking them when they were discussing, I don't think he saw the analytical observation on board. I think he just missed it. Was thinking about the breaker 3.
And there it is. We've got ourselves a game 3. I've now just seen a card from Tekken that I don't think I've ever seen before. Over the shoulder
one is that?
reverse.
What
I've
is
never seen this card
that?
before.
I actually made a version. But it's
Let me
not
take a
one,
look.
but it's the same offense.
It's a 4/3 0 low for 4 throw. Your rival commits a foundation.
Your rival
you can kick or
commits?
punch in your card pool. I just don't remember ever seeing this card.
It's not bad in this deck.
It's fun. I just typed in shoulder on Ultra and to find shoulder toss, and this card was underneath it, and I was like, I don't recognize this one at all. this one's new to me.
If you have the package, It's the throw, right? So
Okay, so we're gonna check in and with them, see what's going on. Hello, how we feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to unmute, huh?
The king
Hello,
of
how we feeling?
monsters. Hello, hello.
We swapping
Yeah,
decks?
so that's. Yeah, I'm swapping. I actually don't like this deck. Like I just played it because I think it's crazy, but it's quite boring.
I fully agree. I fully agree. Do one of you guys want to swap out for Shri? Shri, do you want to pop in?
sure, I don't mind.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah.
That's fine.
If
Yeah.
one of you guys want to pop out, come join me. In the chat for this general, I have sent you a link. Whoever is going to join me.
I'm not promoted, so if someone wants to just destroy my deck, that's fine.
I promoted none of you. There are no promotions. Congratulations.
You got to earn it.
Well, I've earned it.
But yeah, I will toss the password in here. There's a Video Ninja link if somebody wants to come join me on a call.
Okay.
And then Tree, you can leave that Video
How-
Ninja call link.
Yeah, you might
That's
have
really
to
good.
semi walk me through. I've never even heard of video link or whatever. So
So okay, in this Discord, the general Discord that we're in, there's a
Yeah.
chat. Can you see that?
oh my goodness, dude, I'm a boomer. Hold on. I know. you
Can,
get-
can you switch off your color,
Show chat.
Matt,
yeah.
so I can pick yours? Thanks, man.
Okay, I am here. I just
Okay, so
click
you're-
the link.
Inside that room, yeah. Click the link,
Clicking
and it's
link.
gonna ask for a password.
Yeah.
And it is the password we use to get into the table.
Okay.
versus the
Am I
Titan.
joining with the camera or with room? Probably not camera.
No, you
Yeah,
don't have to
just-
do camera. Room is fine.
So I'll just do room. Okay.
And then you're going to mute the you're
You'll
going to
deafen
deafen
and
the,
mute.
the
Discord.
the Discord.
Deafen the Discord. Wait, just deafen the users? Is that what you're saying?
Deafen.
Just at the bottom of your Discord, you'll see a thing that has a little microphone and one that has little headphones. You're gonna click the headphones.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh,
Hey, we've done it. Okay, and you should be. Are you? You
okay.
did
I
that?
figured out how to deafen. Now I just need to, on the
Hey,
VOD. I need to make sure I select my screen to share. Does that matter?
Oh, you don't need to do that.
I don't need to
Uh-uh.
do that.
No.
Can you hear me inside of Video Ninja? Because I can't hear you in Video Ninja.
Well,
Bro,
it's asking me to screen share with a room. It's asking. Oh, do I?
No,
just
you
click
don't-
X? Just click back.
Yeah. No, you just don't have to click on any of those. Click next.
There's no next button.
Here, let me see. If you click on the stream, 1 second. If you click on Video Ninja and then you put in the password,
Yeah, it's now it's
And
asking for a room. Or it
then
says
say
room
just-
or with camera. Or should I not?
no,
have
you
done
see
that
the
one?
you see the more options. It says like there's a down arrow. It says join room with camera, screen share with room. There should be a
Oh.
little arrow that says more options. It's kind of weird,
Ah,
hard to
and
see.
now I can just
Click on
do
that and then just say add your microphone to
OBS.
or just say join room with camera and say like allow. All you can do is just pick the video sources and like say no disable video for video source and then pick the right microphone and output. Pablo, can you hear me?
Start.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just
All right. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Can.
Okay, I can hear you as well now. Okay.
Perfect. All right, you will deafen over there. You two, good luck, have fun.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Hello. Hey, how'd that last match go?
He won. We went to game 3. I didn't see all the
Mine
breaker
are
cards
fine.
I needed,
Okay.
and then the ones I did see, he saw his breaker denial. And then when you're playing throws, like the game is on a timeline, I ran out of time. I didn't see the 3Ms either for my offense.
What in the
so
terrible?
makes it
You
a little bit
certainly
harder
did
to kill
not.
him.
You certainly did not. So why Puma? Were you playing Puma last format?
No, Pumat's. So I was actually running a worse version because I didn't realize that Big Fist Bash had Breaker 3 on it. So I was running Timely Counterattack. I was like, ooh, Breaker 3. And then Monsters vs. Machines, it's Breaker 2. And then I think the asset one that has the Cart Titan on it is Breaker 1. I was like, dude, I'm just going to run Breaker cards and say tap 2, Breaker 2. Tap 2, Breaker 3. And I'm going to build 3 M's. So
Yeah, that's cool. I dig it. I dig it. But man, we got a Godzilla off. Titantera versus the OG King of Monsters. What are your thoughts here?
I think Titan of Terror is just correct. I think I obviously OG won Worlds. But Titan of Terror, me and Sree's been playing a bunch, just like when we can, and he's been running a lot of Titan of Terror, and it's just like Shin Hashigeki, or however you say that, is a really good card, and then you give it a character that has 10 power tokens on the field, and it becomes a stun 10 attack that's just like completely unlocked. That card and Crushing Impact is just crazy.
It feels very good. Yeah, Crushing Impact as a kill con, and the Titantera as in general is very good. I haven't really looked at what King of the Monsters has access to. Chat can't see in hand, but we've got some gas over on Pablo's side. A little bit of momentum generation. Whoa, that's weird. That's a weird one to start with. But maybe not. And this gives us +1 to our check. We've got a massive swing in hand over on Pablo's side. If you want to see what's happening in the game and see in their hands, you'll have to watch the live stream that I have inside of Discord.
Hey, okay, I will do that then. Let me just actually leave the. I don't need to leave the room.
Yeah, if you leave the room, it'll be tough for you to get back in. Whoa, this is massive.
Yeah, I will respond.
Can he? Can you see the card on the left side of the screen? The power token?
Yeah, I can see the power token. It looks really weird.
Okay, it's just interesting that he.
Oh, is he making his own? It's funny.
Yeah, I think that these are going to be promos for the LC that we have.
Ooh, that looks
The
really
TTB
cool.
LC.
That looks really good.
Yeah. So if you had to take bets, a 51% answer, who do you think wins the matchup? In general, Titantera, King of
general?
Monsters.
Only from extremely recent bias and personal bias, I like Titan of Terror has just absolutely destroyed me over the last couple weeks or last week. But it's hard to say. Titan of Terror doesn't have a lot of testing, and Godzilla has actually just shown how good it is by winning Worlds. So.
If no responses, Blitz, I will have the first card.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if we draw like Pablo, then like this matchup is easy, right?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Queen of the Monsters is also like such a good card because it's free ramp.
Yeah.
On decks that don't normally just have ramp. It's like, oh, I get to play the second and then gain a ready foundation because it doesn't come in tapped.
Yeah, it's very, very good. Interesting we didn't respond Dre to commit a card, huh? Oh, we put it to 4. Why are we not just block of this thing? Why aren't I just block of this thing?
4, 5, 4, 4, 9.
and shows why he's the king. Godzilla OG takes it down. Wowzers! What a crazy turn too. But Godzilla drew 5 attacks, right? Like if
Yes.
Godzilla, if OG Godzilla draws 5 attacks, he's supposed to kill you.
Yeah, I actually have very little experience against Godzillas, and at Worlds I was doing the teams or whatever, and I finally, that was the first time I played into it. I was like, man, this explains why he's very good. I mean, he's just going to be throwing big attacks, big damage.
Yeah.
Plus 2 or 3 to his check or whatever it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's I mean, it is the pinnacle 6 hand size aggro character, right? That guy is just trying to kill you. He just wants it to happen.
We'll go on the 3.
So what do you think Todd has to do to
On the 3.
win this next game? I was gonna say like have a very big turn 1 build so that we can like try and do the same thing previously, but like build 3 is not great unless we've got some other shenanigans that happen in the hand, especially when it's. I guess it is only a.
Well, it helped that
build
Godzilla only got
2.
2. It also, I wasn't paying attention, depending on what 5 attack or potentially Genghis Frog maybe was in the discard pile, could also change this deck a little bit maybe. Oh, but I guess he put that in there though, because now he can run, he can grab Crushing Impact for free. So
Yeah, he's allowed to play not a great as like your first attack, right? Because it's one
Oh,
of the
yeah,
power
yeah.
tokens. But
definitely.
there's not a better attack to lead with than the Destructive Heat Ray to
Yeah, it's so
gather
good.
those power tokens.
Yep.
I will blitz, and I will get 2 more.
Yeah. Response on Tot to
Flip.
grab a power token, blitz, grab 2 more, selectively flip one of my rival's cards.
Person.
Yep. Making
is-
him stay a
is
6-hander.
pretty dope.
Yep.
And like if we want to just like instantly cash in all these power tokens as well, like this is like a a 9 damage move if we so choose.
Right.
I'm gonna strategic.
I think he's going to want to save it. He's probably waiting for that Crushing Impact,
Rampage. We will
making it unblockable.
put that into momentum.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love this card. Strategy is
It's pretty good.
And so from here we see that what's in Tree's hand, chat can't. We've got Queen of Monsters and
I was about to say, I think that should be the next one. Yeah.
Stroke the Big Tree. So I think that the Queen of Monsters play is certainly the aggressive play to do, right? We can spend this momentum, go grab ourselves whatever foundation we could possibly want defensively and build it down, or even just build down this 5 diff. I don't necessarily recommend that, but like this is build whatever we want out of our discard pile,
Yeah.
as well as draw a bonus card. But the Stroke feels like the safer of the 2 plays, because if King of the Monsters is going to like try and pop off again next turn, having that
Draw a card.
Roman Cancel Yellow feels pretty high impact.
Mm.
And
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even think of that. I just see Queen of the Monsters and I just defaulted.
Like 34 is a lot of health, man. Like it's a lot
Yeah.
of health, and the way that we gather damage on Tot is through power tokens. And so it kind of feels like our job here is to stay alive a little bit and
Right.
not like go through attrition or whatever. It's a really good find.
It is a really good find.
Yeah, because I don't think we're supposed to attack again. I think that we're actually just supposed to just play the frog so that we can guarantee kill them on the next one.
Right.
Yeah, we're making the choice though. 3 to everything on the follow-up turn. Actually, you know what we could do? If we had a Queen of the Monsters in the discard pile right now, we would build one of these attacks down and then just have an extra foundation for the next turn. I think it's actually the right call. But now, Crushing Impact. I'll go pull that up.
and then I will ready a foundation.
This card, kind of innocuous. 4 low for 6 could be for what, 14 if we wanted to. So 10 more damage and it was game over. if this is a second attack or greater, you've played this turn, ready one foundation period, does not have the sacred rider text of hasn't been ready this turn. So we went from like an almost completely committed Titan of Terror stage to now a basically fully ready one.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't opt to use any power tokens. He left them all on the field. But I guess he'll have him for next turn. Maybe he's really hoping to see like a Shin Hashigeki and just play it and tap out the whole board.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we would like do an extra 8 and drop him to 4, and then anything is lethal. Or you just like save these power tokens and you like put +2 damage on everything, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like it like goes through and they kind of like repair themselves. I think the only thing we'd have to be worried about on this turn, what if I blow my power tokens and you jury me, right? And so I do think there's a world where like we play 1, right? Let's instead of for 6, it's for 8 because you get the power token from Godzilla on this last one. We don't need all of those. You can play one of them, probably fine.
What did he just do that let him review those cards? What was that? It was his foundation. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, it is Fight for Truth. I can go pull it up. A card that I'm kind of low on, but I know a lot of people like it for consistency pieces. Oh, Fight for Truth is not an attack. Fun fact.
Ooh, there we go.
It is a foundation. 2/5, 2 mid-block response, flip, : at the start of the end phase, mill 3, add a card milled this way to your hand.
Okay.
So, very, very good at like, oh, my deck wants to run very specific key pieces like, I don't know, City Rampage.
Right.
I will Fight for Truth, mill, go find my City Rampage and be chill. My big issue on the card, though, is that it has to stay ready.
Right.
And so, like, we kind of weren't allowed to like play any defense in order to survive. But double bad check, I believe, from Godzilla is going to turn us off from finding a kill turn here, unless ? We just full send it. We got the City Rampage out of here. It's fine.
Oh, the City Rampage. It doesn't need to be in the card pool, does it? I didn't even.
It does not. Not for the +2 or a check.
Didn't even realize.
And we are going to continue to play Stomps. Smashing Stomp into Smashing Stomp. Godzilla's got 2 feet. We're chill.
Yeah. I will. Fearsome. I will pass as well. Block
I
number
love
5.
this play. I love this play.
Six of 5,
Yeah,
6.
4 low. We're going to respond. Let's get Breaker to this bad boy
Yep.
and say, hey, the +2 that you had from your check, it was supposed to be +3 because of the Smashing Stomps +1 and the
Yep.
other +2. It's not going to happen. And so this is actually on a 3. If we check a 3, it fails. We check the 5, which gets turned into a 3. And so it's now
Yeah, you
it's a
don't get
we
that.
built one past. But I guess we still have +3. I mean, there's just no way we pass this, right? On a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Checks a 6. Even if we checked a 5, it didn't pass there. Like we were hoping on a 6, and even then, they're at 15. Probably not gonna die.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna die from that. I do believe there will be a game 3. So it's like.
Yeah, it is what it's looking like. And we just go for the scoop. Yeah, I've got 3 attacks plus Godzilla plus all this momentum.
Yep.
Yeah. Makes
I'm
sense.
just stepping in to see what you guys are doing.
Oh, hey. We were just going to game 3.
So how'd that go?
Big dumb lasers, big attacks against each other is what we're doing.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. This is not. Let's unfold that.
Alright, I'm gonna go with this back in, so I
Okay. So it was a bit of a slow and steady angle for our Titan of Terror to win the game this time. But it did also feel like
I'm JJ.
Gila Monster rolls a bunch of 5s there, and we might have accidentally gotten there with that last kill turn, because we decided to airship the action back to try and survive for the next turn, rather than play the action, play an attack, lift the first attack, play it again, right? Like we didn't optimally get to use the airship. We still had another move. Yeah, check. Don't check double 3s at the start of this turn, and it might have been a dead tot.
Yeah, it was the 3 making you. He had to tap out on the City Rampage, or no, I think he had one more foundation up or something. It ended up where he was tapped out on his first attack, and all of a sudden, if you look in your gas tank, you're on empty. So
yeah, it is tough.
I guess I'm it.
and the character, so he couldn't even use the momentum for his checks.
Yeah. But here we have a card we didn't see at all. I haven't seen in a while. Finally free. E flip, steal a momentum. Could be a massive game changer when it comes to the output that King of the Monsters has.
Talk to you later then. For sure, see you in Chicago. So.
With Titan Cliff getting banned, and now at this point would have been rotated. It kind of ran rampant with all of last format. All of last year, rather.
I started pretty late. I am unfamiliar with Titan Cliff. I'm going to pull it up real quick.
Yeah, it's a 6 diff, says discard up to 3 cards, draw up to 3 cards. And so it's just like a lot of hand fixing, and then build a 6 check from your discard pile. Like the idea was that like it's a Mount Lady card, we build in other Mount Ladies or whatever. But it just builds in Godzilla. It's like a 5 high for 9 that like says discard 3, draw 3 to go find more attacks and print you both a foundation and a momentum on the same attack. It was wild.
That's pretty crazy. Some cards, they decide they want that one to be good, and they make it good.
That card was just really old, and like it didn't see this like crazy play until like Godzilla got its hands on it, and we had a 6 check that snapped us a momentum. Because I think a 3/6/1 mid block that says E flip print a momentum is probably fine, truthfully. Like I think that's a fine ability to have on a card. But when you give it 3 damage, and then you sprint element over +2 to your check, it can get out of hand pretty quick.
Yep.
Love the control here on Tree Side. Not that he necessarily had a choice, but like the build to 6 says that Godzilla cannot destroy the stage to like reset. And that's very good because of the short-term promotion.
That doesn't mean I have to like it.
I don't like it.
Smashing Stomp coming in as a 4 low for 6, 4 low for 9 in King of the Monsters. Remember, we get +3 damage on literally every move. If this move hits, we draw a card, as well as +1 to our next check. But it looks like we're just going to take it on the chin. Shri kind of baiting us in and being like, hey, you gotta play some good ones. Can you find 19 this turn? It's a big question.
That is Godzilla's favorite thing to do.
Looks like we're not going to take the challenge, though, as we got a slew of 3 diffs to build as we continue to build out. Looks like a healthy build 4 as we go to pass. We are in the self-destruct range, but currently we are leading on a foundation count, and we have double momentum. The good spot for King of the Monsters having gone first. How much damage can the Titan of Terror do?
I think you're in pretty good shape.
2, 3. 3 attacks. He's got the crushing impact in his discard.
Okay. We're gonna go Hunter's Ally on a 5.
How do you feel about this card?
He must have saw the Genghis Frog. I really like it.
Respond first.
At first when we were playing, because he's running like strategic meeting, and I was like, well, what do we run this for? And he's like, well, because he has a hunter's ally. You want to run at least some allies. You want to give it some targets, and not just the Genghis Frog. But I really like hunter's ally.
I think one of the reasons that I personally think this deck is so good is because of these attacks that when you play them, you just build as you go, right? Hunter's ally, I'll build an ally. Queen of the Monsters, I'll clear my progressive and build a card out of my card pool.
Yep.
These double duty type cards. I know the Attack Titan's Haymaker, right? At the end of the turn, builds down as a foundation.
Yep.
And so because we have these double duty cards in a character like Tot that's like getting the scaling damage on these power tokens super late in the game, it says that as I'm applying this pressure early game, you know, whittling down your life total a bit by bit by bit, it says that I'm not losing out on my build turns, right? I played a 5 for 5 and also went up a foundation to make us even in foundation counts.
Right.
A very good spot to be.
Yeah, and I really like I like the Shobjins or Shobjins, however you pronounce it. So giving him that counter to Godzilla's enhance to give him the plus to checks.
Let's go.
Making him be a little more honest.
Stroke the big tree.
Love this. Love this play. Stroke the big tree. Yeah, it's a 5/3 4 low for 5. Has tension, which means we get a Roman cancel. I'm not going to pull that up. It's got a slew of abilities on it. And it just says it can't be blocked by mid attacks. So the two main abilities that we care about when it comes to the Roman cancels are change the zone and put the damage to 3.
Yep.
The change the zone is we turn stroke into a mid and then we put 10 power tokens on it. And now I've got a 15 damage throw. Because you just can't block it with mid blocks. Like it's highs, lows, or nothing. And so like this card just like finds checkmate.
Did he forget to tension? He never grabbed the.
Yeah, he did not.
There's a. Oh, there we go. Oh, you did it. Okay, that makes sense.
And then the other ability.
Oh, it lost tension. Ooh.
No, they gave you a Roman cancel.
They canceled it. Whoops. That's what I get for yapping. And then the other ability says you can spend it, which it'll evaporate. It's a token. And then another momentum that we have in order to reduce the damage of an attack we play by 3. Whoa, we had this in our discard pile? Ooh, this is so interesting. So this is how we, unless this was just checked, which I will caveat myself on it. Destructive Heat Ray would have answered that face up. Cancel, get rid of a keyword ability, which tension is, to then play the 5 diff afterwards. So we could have gone Godzilla, play the destructive heat ray, flip the thing for free, and then risk the stroke on a 7 to get the tension to like make sure that we don't die. Because again, we're at 19 fighting against Godzilla. Very scary.
Yeah, that actually that sounds like that might have been the play, because having that jury in hand or jury in your momentum is going to be really nice when 1, 2, 4 attacks plus city rampage.
I love this play. I love this play so much. We have a Sepultura coming in. 4 high for 5, so 4 high for 8. It says if we have 2 more momentum, it gets plus 3 damage, which Godzilla at this point in the game has a schmillion momentum. And I like the fact that we played this here because it forced our rival to use their own copy of Armored Clad Faith to turn off the tension. And we have an Echo move in hand. This is going to be on an 8, but we can guarantee one of our checks. And this is going to, this one Echo move is going to represent lethal all by itself. Which is, and there's a 6 on top! Oh no! Oh no! Holy! We got baited. Unfazed coming through. 4 high for 7. It gets the +3 from Godzilla. 4 high for 10. It gets 1/1 from the CD Rampage. 5 high 11. This one move is going to represent 22 damage. That melts most 7-handers, Matt. Crazy.
That is pretty wild. The 6 check on top, kind of the cherry on top, the icing on top, or whatever the saying is. It doesn't matter. The point is 11 damage echo. That's going to also give plus to check, so that's wild.
We are very momentum rich, so we can even like a Godzilla for the +2 to our check, and then also still spin the echo, which will put us to 0 momentum. So this massive swing is allowed to give us momentum as well. And then that's without even talking about like any interaction with the unfazed of like every time you block it, we get +2 our check. And I think we've got 2 low blocks and a mid block in our hand. I think we got a dead tot.
Yeah, I think the play is you're supposed to take the first one. If you know you can only block once, I think you're supposed to take the first one so he doesn't get his plus check, and you're gonna block the second one.
I love it, which means we are reaching for this reset. I love it. Good call. Good call. 5, 6, 7 down to 12. I mean, there's also a world, man. This move don't kill us.
7, 8.
This is 11. Like, if we're sniffing out that he's got a low or a mid that I do want to try and block, it might be that he said that there's another move. We might just have to not do anything on this and be like, hey, I can't afford the partial because if I can't partial the next one, it's full block or nothing.
Electing to not do that.
5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll take 6.
Takes the 6.
Yeah, because at this point, literally any attack is lethal. Like they were all lethal, and we just got rid of our mid block.
Yep.
To deal with this.
Yep.
Yeah, this is true. When you go back and you watch this was you like looking at the trees rather than the forest of like, all right, if I just like don't block this thing, what actually matters, right?
2, 3, 4.
Oh, I guess if we block this, we also go down to 1, and then just play the high. Yeah, it was checkmate the other way, I guess, because we'd gone to 1 and then full blocked that, and then just still died to the high. Yeah, it was lethal either way. Let's pop back in the other room.
Yeah.
All right, how are we feeling?
Godzilla's still very good.
I didn't get to play it, but this card in Godzilla is like another TT Rampage.
Yeah.
On a 4/7.
It's very, very good.
Yeah. And Roman cancels are OP, so you need to run this.
Yeah, I agree with that. Fellas, why we win? Why do we lose? Why do they win? Why they lose?
I won because Godzilla is a bit unfair.
Helpful data.
And
thank you.
Yeah, unless he draws like a bunch of those interactive pieces, like drop my attack to 1 and juries, I don't think he survives a normal turn of Godzilla. Even if he flips half of my board, I'm already doing that. I don't really rely too much on it. So if I just draw hot, like there is little he can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do feel I need to probably mulligan or try to maintain a couple more defensive pieces because I can block maybe 2 things tops, and that's even at an expense of some of my defensive pieces. But it is hard to survive when every attack is 9 damage minimum. You know.
Yeah.
Totally.
That's 3 attacks. Like I'm not at 32 or 34. I'm 28. So it is tough going second. That's for sure. But I can find the nuts. You know.
Yeah, I will also say that people sleep on momentum hate for Godzilla. It does hurt quite a bit, like not this last game because I had like 70 momentum, but it does make the turns way harsher if I start checking just 1, 3, or 2. So I think momentum hate is super important.
Yeah,
I agree
I
with
think that. I think stripping tension is important.
Oh yeah, armor clad fade is so important.
Yeah,
in this
that basically, saved one
It's
attack
so good.
essentially.
It's funny on that turn and on this last turn, I started with Sepultura to bait the armor clad fade, so you
Yeah.
didn't strip the echo.
We were sitting here screaming at Tree. Don't do it now!
Yeah, but how
He's
do you not
gonna
do
kill
it?
you!
How do you not do it? Because tension is so strong. Like if I have so much momentum, I can just use the tension to kick the attack of my card pool
Oh
and draw
yeah,
another
yeah,
card.
It is. It's a rock and a hard place for sure. You
Yeah.
gotta have.
Well,
You gotta
I'm
have killer reads to be like, oh, you know what? There might be 22 damage slinging across the table in one attack coming next.
well, it wasn't even that, but I think you're right, Tam. You got to survive. My thought process was essentially like I need to be able to kill him on the next turn, and one additional referee, jury, or damage reset is just something else I have to fight through. And so I wanted to prevent him from having that, but
Yeah, 100%.
you can't kill someone if you don't survive the turn. So maybe you're right about that.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, this deck still feels good. I don't know. I don't know. As an observer, Tam, like, what were you guys thinking?
I mean, Pablo, you drew some pretty hot hands. And I think the only reason that you lost is your deck's hubris got to you, where you had 2 foundations and an asset, and you went, well, I guess I've got City Rampage and a couple attacks. Let's see what happens. You just check 2 3s. I think if you like even checking 1-5, I think you also killed Tree on that turn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I had so much momentum on that turn.
Yeah,
Like
in game 2.
half of my attacks gave me momentum. Yeah, you have the Sepulturas, you have the massive swings. Because I think that a lot of people also sleep on this card. It reads way worse than how's it called, Determined Advance, but just costing 1 less is so huge.
Yeah.
It makes it so that if you play it first, you never. If you check a fight, you don't commit anything, and for those early turns, it's way stronger.
Yeah, I think, I guess the question for you, Shri, into King of the Monsters is, what does your sideboard look like? And then Pablo, back to you. Like, obviously, it felt like you didn't have that tough of a time into this matchup. Is there anything sideboard-wise that you think could sure it up? Like, even if it's like an extra copy of Ironclad Faith or something like that, you know?
Did you mean for my deck or for a series deck?
For your deck, for you into Tot, right? Like I think both of you have game into each other, is what I'm saying. And so just like make sure that your sideboards, like you have some amount of a plan of, okay, if I fight against the other Godzilla, what do I do? Because I think that your main boards are both potent enough into the matchup to feel good, right?
Yeah, I will probably bring a couple of Guardian Angels of Chinatown just to stop whatever the art he has, like juries and all that. But there is not a lot that I think I can do against him. If he runs hot and I just don't explode him. Nothing comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Radiant Visages for me, but I don't know what I would sub out for that. This could be something. Power of the Monsters to seal. I don't know, Godzilla, but at that point, how many plus to his checks has he given himself? That doesn't matter, right? Like,
this is obviously for other characters and it's very strong on its own. But yeah, Radiant Faith is so strong against Godzilla. Like I've played a lot against Godzilla because, as you all know, Spain is the land of Godzilla. And yeah, just stripping 1 or 2 momentums breaks a lot of those turns. Like tension is very strong because it has a blitz speed, but for the foundations and all the enhancers that give momentum, it's super strong. You just force me to use it either that moment or I lose it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So maybe
That's
we
also
run.
It's also really good
or
against
Radiant
Violante,
Messages.
which matters a lot because that
Yep,
guy
yep.
is. I'm streaming. I have to be nice. Meanie. He's a meanie. He's a meanie
He
and
is
really
a
healthy
meanie.
for the game for sure.
Yeah, rebuying everything with the iron face. Cool.
Yeah.
How do you like juries for days?
Yeah. If you guys want to play again, by all means, I'm down to sit here and chill with Matt. If you want to swap out dance partners, that's okay too. I'm down for whatever.
I'm fine for swapping for someone else. If not, I will
Oh.
play Hedera.
Come on, join the.
Come to join the other side.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Cool, I will. So I just have to defend my.
So I will
Not yet.
just
Not
into
yet.
this call.
Not yet. You gotta get in the call. Pablo, no. I can't talk to you.
I defend
Hey!
myself first before joining.
Yes. You guys should
Yeah,
get
there
there
you
before
go.
you do that. So join
Yeah,
the video
TTP.
ninja room, and then.
So I will just hang up the video ninja, right?
Yeah, you'll just hang up and you'll go play.
Was it joined with camera? No, a screen share with room. What was?
Yeah, you can join with
You
camera.
just
That's fine.
hit join with camera, but then you can say disable camera, right? Like
Oh,
so you don't
okay.
have to enable it, but you have to pick that option to join. I need to see if I can find some Radiant Visages before tomorrow.
Oh, you want the special ones?
No, I just want any of them. Kyle and all of them left to Chicago and drove, so I have no access to cards. I need to figure out how to get.
Do you know anybody who's going to that LC?
I don't actually specifically, but I think I can get into the house if I ask Jared.
It's also like, I mean, it's A2 against Godzilla. I think your deck did fine against it, truthfully. Like,
Yeah,
you didn't draw a
but
hot
it-
hand, and
Yeah.
like maybe there could have been like I'm supposed to play like a little bit more defense and like hold a foundation, not play a second attack, something along those lines. Like there might have been some sort of line that we could have gone back and look at to be better. But it does not feel like a blowout so bad that you're like I panic. I need to go find this momentum hate. You know?
Yeah, but I do think momentum hate in this tension-filled world is pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Pablo, we in?
Sam, I'm inside the ninja, but I can't hear
loud.
you inside.
Yeah, I have it muted, or else it'll echo.
Okay.
No?
All right, have fun, fellas.
Thank you.
And to watch a stream, I just called
Hi.
Discord, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna watch my stream via Discord, so you'll be able to see their hands and whatnot. Chat cannot see their hands. Next week, when we're on the actual TTP page, it will. But for now, it don't, because you know, everything broke as soon as I tried to make this happen.
Again, OBS is so hard to use.
So like behind this, the way the sausage is made, I don't use OBS. I use Streamlabs, which is like baby OBS. And when I log into OBS, I log in via YouTube. I can't take the TTP YouTube stream code and use it at the same time that I'm logged into my personal YouTube on Streamlabs. It just won't let me. And so I was trying to set up my regular OBS, and it was just fighting me. It was just fighting me.
Man, computers. We invented them.
Yeah. Tough. Anywho, though, Tot versus Pumat Soul. What are your thoughts and opinions on this one?
I think Pumat has some legs into the matchup. Like, I just played against him, and man, he hits so hard.
He does hit hard. Yeah, very, very tall attacks. Hell, this might be the most of a stage that Pumat has built literally all day. Against
Yeah.
Eudoralist, he was disrespected the hell out of you, dude. He was like,
For sure.
here's 2 foundations and I don't give a fuck. It's fine. I'll
Yeah,
pull
I
up
just
this one
killed you.
and put something down. I'll just kill you.
Yeah, it's like
So
9
funny.
for 13 or something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's very, very crazy.
I do not.
But yeah, I think both characters have some very different but very interesting defensive pieces. Godzilla has a lot of DR, which might hurt a lot when he gets the MMM on the board with Pumat. But Pumat has so much breaker, so much.
Yeah, it is a lot of breaker. But like if you need to, you could just like free play an attack at like to it doesn't cancel the breaker, but it pushes it off. It kicks the can down the road a little longer.
Yeah, just take one more. That's super interesting. Yeah, that's true.
Gambit.
And
And so there is certainly some counterplay here.
Oh no, he's blocking. I thought he was taking it. I was like, what?
Nah, I think you're supposed to block a jury against mid attacks like as much as you can.
Oh, I forget that has a block. I always play it. I don't care. A lot of breaker. So yeah, those breaker 3s are so nasty.
Yeah, we showed the breaker 3, which is pretty good, especially because we have a put this move to 3 speed in the form of substitute member. And so we certainly one block is going to happen. We do have to fight 3 breaker. The question is how far do we think that Tree can push and truthfully get the breaker out of the hand? Because like if we don't feel threatened enough to like actually play it, then we just like have to deal with it again next turn, and we didn't like actually put like a real offense. But Structure Feet Red, is a good one to start with.
Also lucky for Tree, like most of his attacks are on mids, so those breaker 3 at least are getting some damage in.
Yeah.
2 more. And then I will.
Yeah, 5 mid for 3. We've got the 3 tokens. I think we just flip those. It's either we flip the speed hate or we flip the draw card, right?
Yeah.
I think the draw will be important on the next turn. Hell, there might even be a reason to just flip the draw card now, because I don't think that. I actually think flipping the draw card matters, because the draw card is how we're gonna find the mutant machines to like put on an offense. Titan of Terror always gets to play attack cards to the point where I go foundation, play an attack for free out of my discard pile, and I don't even care if it gets blocked or not. I'm always going to be playing them.
Yeah, and Destructive Hit Ray is such a good attack for that kind of plan because it just does so much. Flipping 1 and giving +4 to the next attack or whatever you wanted. Even just getting the power tokens for those foundations that streets are playing, the DR1, the drawing, is so strong for him.
Yeah.
On breaker 3 and then make him commit. It's so nasty.
X01.
Yeah.
Yikes. And it's gonna
What can you
be
do?
play our last foundation and then pass.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He was banking on that 5.
So there's a world where when we bank on that 5, that I guess Puma does say commit 2 foundations, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't play one of those blocks.
No. You can't play 2 of those blocks.
True.
Says, name a card.
Oh yeah. All the copies of that card. If he
All
draws
the
another one, he can't play it.
Yeah.
And he has the Epimen on hand.
Wild.
Ooh, things are going to hit hard.
Yeah.
Another Epimen. Oh, he's not getting that one down this turn.
I just realized I tapped this down. No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know how we get that one down, but it does certainly say that like not this turn, but the turn after is going to be very, very strong.
Yeah. I mean, I think this turn is going to put a bit of damage on Shree's health, because all his defensive pieces are committed. Well, one of them, the important one.
Yeah, but this isn't 28, right? Like it's a lot,
Yeah,
but it's not 28 a lot.
Pristine Swordplay could be 28. How much does that one hit? Is like 19 plus 7, 16? That's close to lethal.
I mean, I guess actually, we do technically have lethal in hand,
Yeah.
and maybe.
And we know the hand.
We know the hand.
There's a one low block and both are mids, right?
Huh.
If it's really checks a 3, it's lethal for sure. But if
I
he
think
takes
this
a
is-
5 on the Pristine, no, the Pristine gets out of speed.
No,
I think this is lethal.
This makes total sense. Yeah, this represents all of it. Wow.
Yeah.
What an insane line.
I'll pass.
I just said he was not dealing 28. It's so crazy. This Puma Cell deck, it does so much damage from out of nowhere. Like when you saw his stage, you were like, he has no offensive pieces, but just one MMM does so much in this deck.
Yeah, and then that's 16. We attempt to go for the block. We don't got it. Wow.
What was this? Turn 3? Or turn 2?
Turn 2.
Damn.
Pumat's turn 2.
I fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
It is. I mean,
it makes me glad I'm
I
playing
said
Ghidorah
hey.
this format.
Oh.
Did you mean 3 damage? Is that what you said? That's what I heard. 3? 3 big ones?
Oh, Puma doesn't have water, right? No water for Guardian Angel. Damn. But yeah, I think asset hate is raising the stocks, like,
Yeah, it's
and there's so little.
There's very little asset hate right now. A lot of it rotated, like a lot of it rotated. So the fact
I'm
that like
gonna miss
Pumat just
Hacker
kind
so
of
much.
gets to bully you like this because they're just like the
Yeah.
asset hate just doesn't exist is very strong.
A million BL for 3. Not the best pieces you want to see. But Rampage in hand. Oh.
Yeah, Rampage plus Haymaker is pretty good. I guess it depends on what do we have to attack here. I think Rampaging this early is a way to get you killed. I think that 28 is not going to happen, especially with the build that we have. Oh, maybe? Actually? Okay, now I would take a think. I would take a big long think because I have access
What
to a
did
stun
you
2
check?
move, right?
Yeah.
We check the 5, we're golden. Plus
What
2
did
to
the
our
3
checks.
check on the first turn? If he has an attack on the beam that we can see, it might be close to lethal. Not probably not lethal, but
I think what matters here is that we're gonna get them within range and force them to like be put on a clock.
yeah.
Get a power token.
And be like,
It's
hey,
hard to think.
you better have a turn like you did last game because
Exactly. And it's hard to think that with 2 foundations he will be able to.
correct.
But I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like it would have to be like,
And also pass.
man, it'd have to be like find the
2
MMM
pristines.
and double pristines,
Let's go.
Yeah.
and then like pick up one of the pristines with this airship, in order to like find this 28. Like the chances of this line are like so minuscule.
Yeah, but that's taking a 4 and 2 5s. It could happen. It's crazy to think about it. Pumat seems like such a chill guy, and then he kills you for 28 and turn 2.
And then he's just like, actually,
Yeah.
kaboom.
Oh, take 28. How do you like that? Well, but not with the Roman cancel. Yeah, I don't think turn 2 is gonna happen.
Yeah, we've got turn 2, and for everybody at home who can't see, there's a jury in hand. If you want to watch and see their hands, just watch the stream via the Discord,
Checks a 5,
and you can see from my POV.
7, 8.
Takes a 3.
This will come in.
So interesting. I guess the +1/+1, and I guess the bonus speed. This is for 7. How do we find 9 damage here?
And then I will ready one foundation already.
Queen plus this plus double power token. Actually, we can have a 5 damage move plus 2 power tokens.
That's true, yeah. I don't think Pumat is blocking anything with that city rampage. Well, he has a +1 in hand. He could check.
Oh, this is
well.
really silly. So the stroke is 5 damage, right?
We will just
Yeah.
send it.
So the stroke gives us the power token off of Godzilla, and then we give it the 2 extra damage or the 4 extra damage from the power tokens that we generate. We use the Roman cancel to turn it mid,
That's
and
so
now you
funny.
can't block with like your premier
I
blocks.
will respond.
Yeah.
Power token,
We just redo
This
it.
is lethal if we press these buttons.
and then +1.
It is. And anyway, if he didn't do it,
I'm gonna get it.
Puma will have to check a 5. Not that one.
I couldn't block it with
Oh,
the-
he did.
Yeah, you're right.
Hell yeah! Hey, we were like, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, it's gonna hurt for all of it.
Oh, yeah, it was
Wowzers.
lethal anyway because he
What?
didn't have any other blocks. It was only mid, so even if you don't change it, like
Oh,
a plus
true.
3 is not gonna
True,
make
true.
it.
Good point. Good point. Good point. No, you're so right.
Damn.
Wow, that's pretty okay.
It was. Yeah, both decks have legs on the matchup. It really depends on how they build. Turn 1 is so important.
So from here, Pumat's going first and saying, "Hey, that won't happen again."
Oh, yeah. Fighting for control.
Fighting for control says that City Rampage turn ain't it.
What a card, Fighting for Control, is so good. I played it on my hands deck. It's an all-star.
In your what deck?
My hands.
Hanj? Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, not hands. Hands. The World
Hans!
Hunter do the...
Hans! Yo, I loved Hans in the show. I hate what that guy does in the game. I think that guy in
it's
the
so
game is
cool.
so lame.
Oh no, it's so great. It's like
Nah, man.
Naruto, but with some defense.
Keep hitting me, I guess. It's fine. Keep
Yeah.
hitting me, I guess. It's fine. Alright, this one's for 100. Nomu
Yeah.
ass looking.
It's so much fun. Oh, I read this review of the frog, so he could play it now if he wants to. Oh, he goes for the 5? 6-3. No, he does the frog. Now you have to risk
Yeah,
it.
this was certainly the greediest play that we could do since we have one diffs in hand.
Exactly, yeah.
So we play the frog on a 5, it's free. And then we now play the 1 diff. It's on
Yeah,
a
do the
5 as
same
well.
thing.
We play
Yeah.
another 1 diff. It's on a 5. We commit our character.
Yeah.
And so like this stage could look way different.
Fusion Chess Cannon. This is a B team. Wow. It's will it hit? Oh, because I think Rampage is a +1 mid. It might not hit. No MMM hand. If it did, damn, it's backbreaking. You don't get back from that.
Yeah, it's very there is something about the your rival commits to freeze to, and I think it's interesting that we opted to not commit and make them commit the 2 foundations. But I guess
Not
like we were just
true.
wanting the. Oh, you ready? Your rival commits 2 foundations is separate than freeze 2 rival foundations.
Yeah.
So you can commit to and then freeze any 2 that you want. It does not have to be the ones that you committed.
I guess at that point, he thought about those kind of blocks like City Rampage. So even if he was fully committed, on a 5, it's still blocked.
I just think that there's not a world where we're playing the 3 attacks we have in our hand. We got double
Yeah.
Big Fist Bash and a dangerous gambit like that exists. So why not
Yeah,
just
not
like
playing
get
the
rid of
only
it and be
low blow.
like on a 3 you explode? Because this was safe on a 3 even.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, and I see Puma scared of the low attacks. Keeping that acrobatic style in hand when he needs the foundation is probably because of that.
Yeah, he said he died to stroke last turn and he said never again.
Yeah. But again, 2 breaker 3s in hand and he could stun him, so I don't think he's really playing too many attacks. I would like him to build and just poke with whatever gives him value, or even just play the frog.
I don't hate playing the frog. I think playing the frog is dope. Unless we like think momentum is that important, but I actually think like +3 damage and like make our turn very good is like probably where I would want to be. We've got a bunch of cards in hand, and even cards that generate as power tokens, right? Like we've got the Godzilla's first emergence.
There you go. That's a good card to play at the end of the turn. Yeah, but I wouldn't hate to see an instructor victory just because of the tension. But we don't have any other momentum. We wouldn't do much. No.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's going to be
my
destructive.
thing is like we have to land it. Like it's gotta land.
Yeah.
And I think that just like establishing more of a board is just better. There's no way we don't build our last card.
Also knowing that he kept the low block, Pumatson kept the low block, makes that a bit harder to land.
I love this play. Hey, if we're gonna build the frog, why not throw
Oh, that's
some
true.
damage at it? Yeah, makes sense. Makes total sense to me. I
Yeah,
asked
but
Matt
that match is not nothing.
while you were playing, how do you feel about Hunter's Ally?
Oh, I like the idea of the card, but man, it's so hard to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
Every time I brew a deck, I'm like, oh, for Hunter's Ally and a couple allies, that's great. Oh no, I don't have any.
You own 0?
I own 0, yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
did open one, and since I knew I was not getting any more, I just sold it.
I mean, I think that's super fair.
Yeah.
Do you Pumot here?
We'll see.
Apparently, we Pumot, we discard, make them commit, and we chill with it. I love it. I think it's totally the right call.
Exactly, since you already have a good attacking hand, the one that beats an asset and readies, you don't really need to filter that much. I can see a world where he discards the other attack. He doesn't. He values the Breaker 3 a lot. And he didn't draw any assets to play.
So here's my issue with Pumot. We're witnessing it.
Yeah.
What do you do when this guy misses?
Well, he didn't miss against me. He beat my ass.
He did beat your ass. But what do you do when the deck misses?
Yeah.
It feels so combo-centric.
The attacks are so middling. A 4 mid for 4 that doesn't do anything. It's so sad. Even the breaker ones, you're playing so many small attacks like the Big Fish Bass and the I don't know, Monster versus Machine or something like that.
All weapons.
Yeah, it's a 3/3. It's not gonna kill anyone without the MMN.
Yeah.
And he draws another very cool, interesting attack, the artillery something. The big one?
Anti-Titan artillery shell.
That one.
But again,
So,
it
a
wants
mouthful.
an asset to do the thing.
Exactly. If you don't have an asset, it's not doing much. And it's also very weak if you don't have the assets in play to like any kind of DR. Like -2 damage blanks your attack. It's so rough and takes a 3.
Yep.
Maybe we needed to filter our hand when I said you don't need to.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, this is deals damage to a character. Your rival loses 3 health. It's like a 6 mid for 5, kinda. But we chose not to
Yeah.
block the first one. I mean, we're just gonna block this, right? Like it's 5 damage. Like unless, I mean, we block this unless we think like the craziest pristine swordplay dunk from the top is like.
Yeah, but Pristine Swordplay loses
we
so much
attacking
value
the
if you're not
frog?
ready. Where are we?
I would like that.
I got both of these dorks reading this frog.
Did he burn it? He burned 3.
We
He's attacking the
burned
frog.
He's attacking the frog. How dare you do that to Hannibal Burris? He explodes.
Lose 3 and then lose 3 more.
Yeah, well, maybe
Yeah,
Hester.
Lose 3 health still.
Form Hunter's Ally, get it back.
Yeah, it's seems interesting. I don't hate the safety strat though, right?
Yeah.
Like that one card represents like 15 damage, right? That card makes Godzilla Tot into King of the Monsters, and so there's no
Exactly.
reason not to pay the 3 up front to put a little insurance to be like, yeah, I'll burn 3 now to not take a bonus 9 later.
Yeah, and Puma has no low blocks in hand. It's going to get a bit rough. This Godzilla is attacking on the low zone so much.
They certainly are. And we got quite a bit of filter that we're allowed to do. The question is what do we start with? And we have a ton of speed. With both those Godzilla First Emergences, I mean, everything's getting
Yeah.
+2 speed. So I think that's not going to be that big of a deal. I think counting to 21 is not going to be that hard this turn, especially with the, 5 power tokens. We've got +10 damage sitting in our stage, just waiting to be used.
Yeah,
5.
and stun 2 is not gonna be nothing.
Actually.
Attack Titans, Haymaker comes in.
But at least
into-
Pummat has the best block for that kind of attack. Like, it doesn't get better than blocking Haymaker with Big Fish Bass.
Yeah.
You thought it was gonna get in? No, Breaker 3.
Yeah, and we got to do a little bit of do-si-do with our speed pumps because we had that reset to 3, right?
Yeah.
But it looks like we're opting to fail it. Yeah, just choosing, hey, this one just wasn't
Ah.
important enough. Which says, now can we find the 21 through these stats? And the answer is maybe.
Those targets get very big with the power tokens. +4 speed and 8 low for 6. That's a lot.
It is. It is a lot.
Okay.
But we do have the reset to 3, right? And so like we're gonna get 1 block off for sure. But it just means that like the second one is going to be very big.
Yeah, I would like 3 to discard 1 card, like try to fish for something else. I don't know if the discard pilot has the sauce to kill. But it's cool because the next crushing impact is not gonna get reset. And that's gonna hit for a lot. The power tokens are stacking, that's +8 damage.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to like put any amount of stats on or any amount of speed on this card until the reset happens, and make them play it as a 5 low for 6 or whatever.
Yeah. Also, as I said, Pumatso has no low locks, so even if he resets, he has to feast with the both hands, which will give Shuri an opportunity to throw another attack.
Destructive heat ray.
Oh, destructive.
Love this play. Absolutely love this play.
Get a power token.
Grab us a power token. We're going to selectively flip the -3 or put this thing to 3. What a heads up play. He said, "Hey, you had 1 out on stage, and now you don't."
And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's at the very least a 7 high 3 because of the Godzilla merges. That's not easy blocking. It's not easy to block that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
The question is, do we put any power tokens on this guy?
I mean, a couple of them. It's kind of free, right? He gave
So
it
if you
to the
do, it
Pentu.
says that your crushing is slower.
No, that's true, but how much speed do you really need? Like, 9 speed is probably fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Would you?
Yeah, good point. Good point. I guess 9's enough.
Yeah, like, would you want to go for like 1 big attack and just say that this one doesn't matter? What if Pumat has something in hand? I don't know what he could have.
He's on the order symbol.
Order, yeah.
I guess the answer is just like there might be some new deflect. Mute machine is the answer, right? Deflect
But that's
X. So we have to like figure out what the deflect answer is. Like,
Yeah,
we
but that's
gotta
a
do
lot of power
deflect math.
tokens.
Yeah, it is a lot of power tokens. Yeah, it is +10 damage.
That's like 14 damage just on the power tokens alone.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 14. You're up. Quick counting.
Yeah.
I got more of them.
You know what to spend the momentum. If only they had like powerful 2 or something.
I just think that like I don't think you spend anything here, and you make them commit everything out, and then you just play this one. It gets all the speed. It gets +14 damage, and that one just kills them.
Yeah, Pumat banking on the Titan of Terror using the once per turn. So now he has to actually take that one on a Breaker 3. That's a tough one. Oh, no, he fails it.
Chooses to fail it. It would have tapped him completely out. And then this is.
What else are you blocking with those Godzilla merges? You're not blocking a lot more.
Yep. So.
Yeah,
4,
I-
1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still check it.
I'm just.
Okay, so I check it 2,
Yeah, I don't actually know what we.
6, 7.
Yeah, good call.
It'll
Oh,
come
you know
in
what? The
with 7,
Guardian Angel of Chinatown beats the
and then I will
1,
2, 3, 4,
You
five,
deflect
six,
answer.
7 of these.
Yeah.
True.
So that's 14.
He
There's
keeps his
14.
ready just for that.
And that's it, man. 11
That's
low.
so much damage.
That's a lot of damage. Check the 3 anyways, and that was game 2? Question mark. We're headed to 3.
Yeah, 2, yeah, because Puma beat Titan of Toronto too on the previous one. Yeah, this was the game where Puma didn't see any of his assets.
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't see any assets. All
Yeah, I really want to know what Puma was thinking on that last turn, not paying for the Breaker 3.
Zero. Not even a
Like,
Cerritos.
It would have been enough, wouldn't it? Because he really only had 2 ready foundation at the end of that.
Yeah, it would have been enough. We would have
Damn.
survived. Unless he decided to weave a foundation in between, right? Because I think
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
play
true.
my 1 diff, and then I'll check my 0. All right, I'll tap my 3. Okay, this is on an 8. Check a 5. I guess it would be tap 3 more.
Yeah?
I think you're right. I think not failing the breaker block is what matters. Wow.
Yeah, because the Breaker 3 is so hard, because even as you said, a 1 cost foundation, that's not a 6. You check bad, like, you're fully committed, almost.
Yeah. They might be trying to talk to us.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Matt.
Oh. Matt had to leave.
Matt had to leave. He just finished up, so we finished game 3.
He saw. Was that game 3?
That was game 3.
I thought it was only game 2, but okay, dope.
No, we went through fast. I think he needed to pass that block, and I think I was dead.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or,
If he,
maybe not dead, but he was alive.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I was just like, you basically put me -4 on my check. If I check a 3, I'm -1. I have to check a 7. I have 7 foundations, and my guy is tapped.
Yeah.
I don't make that check
Great.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you two are in. You guys playing? We got another hour.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm gonna take out Hedora
Yeah, let's do it.
and let me leave the video ninja.
Oh yeah, I can close that out too.
Yeah. Where is my Hedora? Do they have another deck that is a bit more fun to play? I don't know. Nah, not really. Not the standard one. Too many Hero 2 decks.
Should I pull out my Mothra deck? I haven't tried it yet. Kind of.
It might be a bit of a bad matchup against Hedora.
Yeah, I think you'll just get melted.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't remove all this.
You can certainly try it.
Do you want to try Mothra against my Godzilla?
No.
He said absolutely not.
We'll just keep the Titan going. We'll practice for tomorrow.
How many Hedoras will there be? Not many, probably.
Who knows? God,
6?
I'm getting rid of all my bad rolls here.
And 6. I'll throw again.
All right, I'm gonna mute up and talk to chat.
3. Yep.
Huh?
All right.
3 and 3.
It's just me and you.
I text a
chat.
6. And you text a 6.
It's just me and you. Hello. Hope you guys have been enjoying this. Sorry again that this looks ugly. It is not what I intended to do, but all of my stuff broke. I intended to like have hand cams and whatnot for you guys, but I'm having to use a different thing. Anywho, what's your guys' favorite match of the day been so far? Tot going first. A building for.
Nothing in here. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. We'll review the throw,
Going second
and we'll see
all
what do we
the
decide
that
to
I've been
play.
Psychologically accustomed to it.
Yeah. And we're coming in. Interesting that we opt to not. I mean, I guess like these safety builds are fine. I think you jam it, man. I think you jam it on the 6. You jam it on the 6. That card's got deflect. You'll be fine. We just need foundations, man. Godzilla going first is going to outrace you. He's so safe. My favorite part of the stream was the last round when someone blocked a mid attack with a jury for the first time in 3 hours. Pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
Go on a 2. On a. Nowhere close to that.
No attack from Shri. I love the patience. I love the patience. Saw 0 assets in game 3. Yeah, that was my biggest critique. Is like, what does your deck do if you don't find assets? It's just like nothing, which makes me nervous for it.
Hunter's Ally. I'll respond Godzilla. I will, if you have no responses.
No responses.
I'll blitz. I will go build this strategic
I guess I don't have to stream to this anymore either.
And
I guess stop looking at each other's hands. Hunter's Ally as our final tot form, building in something neato.
Let's tap this and flip.
Which I think is fine. Holy cow, what a crazy draw at the end.
I will pass as well.
I would choose to go block, but if like I will take 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will respond here with 1.
You said unblocked, yeah?
And I will not respond with the counter.
Yeah, and then I will play this on the.
I'm sorry, did you deflect or block?
I did
Deflect.
Deflect? Okay. I understand.
I'm
Okay,
all
we're
set.
back. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I was just confused because he didn't use Hedora for the card pool stuff, which is like maybe the right idea.
Well, do you have any responses?
I don't have any responses.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, 3 for 5. It's a throw. He did make a check though, right? That's what I saw, Jace. Is I saw a check being made, which is why I was confused. Why we both made the check and built the card. But I'm only halfway here. Let's play some throws. Yo, do we pick up this first throw? He said we got him.
Yep.
He said we're slanging him.
Yeah, 4 is good.
He said 4. How about 7?
Yeah.
Check another 3. Ayy. Building is for losers.
Yeah.
Agreed. He's just gonna kill him. He's gonna kill him. There's no way that we can stop or interrupt any of this.
So I will pass as well. I will pull on a 4. Checks. I will take 3.
I will respond 3 more.
And then I'll respond. Sorry, I forgot to respond. Breaker.
Yeah.
Breaker 2.
Breaker 2.
We can't have you attack one more time.
If only
Like I
had
said, this
one more
deck
ready
is-
foundation.
Does this card have a
This one
text?
is so
No, it's just a
sneaky
throw.
How much damage it does when you just keep
It
face
is,
planting
it
it.
is.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Alright,
Because the other thing is even if we like tried to go and pat, oh, that's a very funny one.
this is a 4, 5, 5,
Wait, didn't that have Breaker 2 on it?
yeah, but this one ignores
no,
progressive, so it's on a 5. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, send it.
Okay. Keep our 2 momentum. And now we explode?
Where are my tokens?
I know. You have to have the
Why do we not
weird
armor
hot
clad
keys.
if we have the full block?
We'll draw.
I'm not positive. We might have just been saving it for later. We might have been saving it for something else. Truthfully, I'm not positive.
Okay.
This don't look like 30 though.
We are going to strategic. No.
Yep.
Do we do that? Yeah, let's do strategic. Natural cover. We'll send this into momentum.
Yeah, this is us thinking.
Go.
Like we
Hunter's
felt like we have
Ally.
to play this so we can try and find a.
Checks a 3, 4, 5.
We have to play this so we can try and find a
I will
frog
respond. I'll
to
get a
make
power
these
token.
big.
Any responses?
Hope there's a frog
I
in
will
here.
Go get Blitz. This one.
He said no frog. He says we ain't got it.
First enhance will be Tusk Toots. We'll get rid of this one to draw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll Tusk Toots again. We'll get rid of this one to draw. I will.
He's drawn nothing, ladies and
pass
gentlemen.
as well.
It's a 4 high for 5? He said 5 and stuff one, dummy.
That's my attack, isn't it? Okay. We're gonna strategic meeting.
Strategic is good. The frog we were looking for.
Fucker.
What is an attack?
No, it wasn't, but still, it's crazy. Do I want to send it to momentum? That's gonna check in there, then I can build it at the end. Let's go.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Queen of the monsters. We'll check. I'm going to.
You need to pay some more, right?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking right now. I'm going to Blitz.
Interesting. Oh, we are on
Spend that
survival
momentum.
mode, I
I'm
think.
gonna build this.
Yeah, he wants to build that in and then draw a card and then build it down. I think this makes sense. He's at 8 though. We draw 2 attacks, it's
Actually,
over.
That's the wrong idea, because
I still burn for all of
yeah, I know.
This is a tough spot to be in for sure. Because the question is do we have the card that was added to the card pool
Or, sorry.
is
So instead of that one,
Biolante versus Godzilla, right?
we'll spend this momentum instead. We'll go get natural cover. We'll build it. I'll draw a card.
Yeah, because like we could have
I
built
will
in the
Blitz
Godzilla
build
versus
it down.
Biolante and drawn an extra card if necessary.
We are going to.
If we're trying to dig, and then find something like a crushing
first
impact,
enhance.
ready it up, draw again. Like there's a lot of movement that we could have had on this turn. But I guess like we add in the thing that puts something's damage to 1, but even putting something damage to 1, I think versus this Hidora deck is just going to lose you the game still because of Deep Cut. Is that the name of this card? Yeah, Cut Deep plus Hidora for the extra burn. So it's 1 damage plus 2 damage plus probably 3 damage. It's a 6 damage throw. And you still gotta deal with the rest of it, right?
Yeah, so let's.
I think our actual answer right now has to be we play the thing that generates power tokens.
Yep.
That one.
3, 4 on the 5.
And we flip the deep cut.
Form.
I think that's the right answer.
Hunter's Ally.
I think we gotta. I think flipping the deep cut says that like we
I
have more to
respond.
play.
Yeah. And then I will blitz. I will go get.
He just wants his frog so bad.
your frog.
And I think this plus 3 damage is not going to be better than the plus 2 on every throw that happens.
I'll take 8.
We'll take out.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe if we had a little bit more.
This one clears, and I will draw 4 cards. Okay, and does this really 24, takes a 5, any responses? responses?
Yeah, this is one,
Uh,
2, 3, 4, 5 attacks in our Hidora's hand.
Some responses.
I'm trying to think
I
right
say
now.
you just show him the hand and
I
go,
can strip
"This is
throw,
8."
Yeah, you can.
But you have another one coming my way. I feel that like we have to do it. So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, you have the response. I will say stun 1.
Yeah, you can have him throw a stun. Let's go. Fearsome. I'll draw.
"Hey, an attack." Sorry, you guys can't see hands. I'll stop talking about what's in hand. We'll just talk about the information that's on the board.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I guess we've got negate 2 throws plus put a thing's damage to
Well,
1.
Pass.
Might be enough, combined with Tusk Tooth Crew to
Block
go
on the floor.
find correct block zones.
Checks full block.
No responses.
Nope.
Okay.
It is a tough spot to be in.
Takes a 5. Any responses?
Yeah, you got to get rid of throw on this one too. So now 3 mid for 5. Still got stuff going on.
Yeah. Shit. I'm gonna Tusk Toots.
Let's discard, redraw, find us a mid block, please.
I'm going to. Tusk Toots
No mid blocks.
to.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're sitting here just waiting. We're trying to figure out. Obviously, this trepidation says that Treat didn't find a mid block, right?
I think I'm gonna. Well, I stripped her up from here. Though. Fuck. There's nothing I can do. I'll destroy this. Go to 1. I'll take 1. And then
Take 3.
1, 2, 3, down to 4, and that is game.
With no responses, stun 1.
got it.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll take 3, and then do you have any no blocks?
I don't have no zeros. No.
Love it.
I
Love it,
wish I
love it,
could
love it.
choose. That's enough.
Yeah, this deck is interesting because I don't actually think that I would put any offensive foundations in my deck at all. I think my entire stage would be all about keeping me alive. Like literally every card would be about keeping me alive. There would be a single like the cut deep is really cute.
I have 1.
Does not need to exist in our deck at all. I think we're doing plenty without it.
Not the most important ones, but might be worth. And take out. Probably you and you. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
I love them sideboarding. I want every single one of these matches to be sideboarded.
Let's go seasons.
Also should probably start sideboarding face up for team stuff. That makes sense to me. Hey, make a sideboard worst area for me. Sideboards are tough. Sideboards are tough, especially because like our game is. There's a lot of reasons sideboards difficult in our game, right? There's like so many different characters that are like
Four in, 4 out.
even fringe viable that you like have to like understand what your game plan would be into and like what your Venn diagram look like for all of them. We've also got the idea of like
But I think I will. No.
when you make checks, you lose those cards. So like the consistency that you find your cyber pieces is like a little awkward and weird.
I don't know what
It's
happened there.
interesting.
All right. This is no better. This is actually worse. We will start out with on a 3. On a
That's a good one.
yeah.
On a 5, and he checks it.
There you go.
It's easy. What a baby game.
Draw one.
We didn't review a throw. I'm screaming. We didn't review a throw to go find. What was this card? Actually, what was this card? I guess it would have been another throw. Just gets it out of your deck to like at least try and go find foundations, you know?
Do I need another foundation? At the cost?
You for sure play the on the 6. Yes, 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 yes.
5,
Tap
6.
that character. Yes, please. You won the game because you were allowed to play a bunch of attacks. You gotta play the attacks. Yeah, we're just gonna kill this man. Oh, we form with.
5.
Okay.
I'll respond. I'll get 1. Let's.
What do you pick
two.
here?
I will flip this one.
I actually think it's you pick the
Yeah,
after this attack is
that
not
one has
blocked.
done
They
enough damage
build.
for the day. And first enhance will be +2.
Yeah.
I'll pass. 5 left for 5.
I'll take 5, I will respond, and I will build.
Yeah, because now they gotta build 5, and that's really good.
Let's go form strategic meeting. There's a destructive heat ray that has only 2, so we will send this to momentum.
Yeah.
We'll go
You
destructive
can have
heat.
everything.
Yeah, that's true. We'll take a 5, 6.
Interesting not to play the queen here. I actually think
Give them
queen building
responses on
down one of
flares.
these would have been very good.
And then I will flip. Top of your deck. This just flips draw a card. I don't know. We'll go with this one. I don't like card draw.
Interesting.
Well, defense.
Yeah. Enhance. I'll give it 2 more.
Apa?
I will.
What are we keeping the
pass
queen
as
for?
well.
I'll take
Okay.
I think we're supposed to. I mean, it depends on our blocks, right? I don't know what the blocks are for our 2 cards. I think there might be like 3 mids. But even on an 8, I think like. I guess it's only saving 2 health instead of the full 5. Oh, also we're definitely supposed to flip Fearsome and draw a card here. We have like literally 1 foundation in our hand over Eshri. Which is what's making this turn hard, right?
On a 7. Checks a 5, 6, 7.
We've committed a face-up Fearsome Transformation
I'll
while we
respond,
have
I'll get
momentum.
Roman cancel token.
Roman Cancel I think it might be pretty big though. But I guess it is just like printed damage
Hands
throws
will
and then burn
be
afterwards.
+2
Maybe the Roman
damage.
Cancel is not very good.
I will pass
Interesting.
as well.
I think actually
Let's
no. The real
form-
answer is we freeze
Can
the
attack. I
+2
probably should
card.
get the power tokens. That'll come in. I will respond. I'll get 1 more. If you don't have any responses, I'll blitz.
3 speed,
3.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I'll
11,
blitz.
12.
Ready this one.
Okay.
Let's give it 1, 2.
Draw a card?
I'll pass.
Let's give it 2 more.
Are we gonna find this? I think if we actually would have instead of this destructive heat ray, we
I'll
played a
send it.
queen in hand to build a
Send it.
bonus foundation. I actually think we kill him this turn.
I'll go to 4.
Okay.
No, can I keep it?
And again, we didn't
Hoping
draw
you
off of the
can't.
fearsome transformation.
And I will try this on a 5.
Check a 3.
Six,
Hey,
we'll
we're
say
good.
I think everything hit you, right?
Everything did. On a 4, checks a 5. Any responses? If not, a stone 1.
Yeah, I'll give you this one.
I'll pass in hands.
Let's fearsome to draw.
Pass.
Why are we drawing on defense?
I will. I'll pass as well. Yep. I'll skip blocks. I'll take 5.
Yeah.
I will meal. Take 4 more.
Okay.
On a 5. Checks a 5. First and fast is going to be add this one to my hand.
We're not gonna see a dead Godzilla, are we? Are you
No.
playable while committed?
I
You
pass.
are playable while committed.
I'll pass.
And that is
as
4 more
well.
damage whenever we
I'll
start getting
skip
this thing
blocks.
committed.
I'll jury this to 3.
Second
Can't take it home with you. 1, 2, 3, and then how much?
3.
And then I'll respond
Oh no!
and check that, and then we'll sack this one. We'll say no more burning, please. Did I take the damage, by the way?
No, you didn't.
No. How much did you
Let's
owe me?
take point.
3. Okay.
And you get a power token, right?
That's backbreaking. To currently have.
Oh yeah. What's this
Yeah,
for?
you
The
get
power
the
token? Oh, from the thing itself. Cool.
Huh. I guess if this was just our game plan, right? The power of monsters. I just don't know why we wouldn't like keep drawing to try and like find more foundations to play. Because now we have 3 foundations, we check a 5 on one of these, and it's like really bad.
And you commit 1.
I'll pass.
Of all the moves to block, this is not the one. This will let you let them re-ready a card.
Yeah, I will add this to the top of the net.
Yep.
And go to box.
I'll pass. I will block on a 5. Checks a 5. I'll take 4.
Okay, I will respond with this one. I will ready
This
one.
might have killed us.
No! I misplayed.
Dude, you draw what you.
No, I think this is fine. I think readying the foundation is great. We're gonna just check a 5 off the top anyways.
On a 6.
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. That might have killed us.
And I will
5 damage, 4 damage. He has to just not be able to block anything else, and he definitely can.
half its 4 damage.
We didn't have lethal anyways.
I will give it 2 damage. I don't care.
Well, now there's no way to kill him.
That's right. Let me count. It's 5.
Now there's no way to kill him.
No, I will not give it.
We're not gonna do it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, I will pass.
Yeah, we gotta pass one more attack. We got one of those cute little 3 diffs in our hand.
will
The
Block on a
close combat tackle.
3. Check a 3. I will take 3.
Yep. And now if I take a 5.
3, 4, 5, 6. 4. It will 5, 6.
Oh, so close.
Check the 5 and we got there is wild.
Oh
The
god.
misplay, I'm so dumb.
Dude, that deck is so brutal. That's why I sided in those 2. You saw the Will
Yeah,
of Steel go straight to the bin, like turn 1.
Well played. I will go first this time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's give it this one.
I think I will I'll keep.
Yo, added a flat card to our hand. Neat.
I'll pin this and I'll draw 2.
Toss frog and redraw.
Yeah.
This is a great hand.
We'll go on a 2, on a 3, on a 3. Can we risk it?
Yeah, if we're gonna be aggressive, I don't hate the play the frog play here.
Check a 3. We should have been stupid. We will form.
Yeah, I guess I don't hate this either, right?
Play this.
I guess it didn't really matter which order we play this in. And then we for sure play one more.
And then we'll play this on a 5?
6.
6?
Meow, meow.
Yeah, I'll fail.
So now this is very scary for our Hedora player. Frog is the great equalizer when it comes to just finding 33 accidentally.
I guess I have to go. Only 4 takes a 3, 4.
I love this play.
3, 4.
I love it, love it, love it.
To be, if it deals damage, it will lose 2 health.
Yeah. Here comes a biting
I
dragon
will-
grab, 3 mid for 5.
If it deals damage, you will lose 1 health.
Okay. I will pass.
Control the Wheel of Steel, please. I'll pass.
Yeah, I will full block on a 4. Checks. I'm gonna respond on play. Titan of Terror. get a
Godzilla,
second
grab a power token. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
And then I will take 3. And then another 3.
And then another 2. And then 3 more.
Pretty effective. 9.
blocked.
Yeah. Full block. Take 9. You know.
Only 5. First enhance is going to be. If it deals damage, you will lose 2 health.
I mean, this is a lot of damage, but I
Pass.
think that we are safe. We have 2 power tokens.
Yeah, I'll give you 1.
And I'll do this.
So that means that our
I will pass as well.
undercover,
I
is that the name of this card?
take 5.
Natural cover.
And then I'll lose 2.
And then you will lose 3 more.
Says that we don't die. This is a lot of damage, though.
On a 6. 5, 16. First enhance is going to be this is a first enhance. I can flip them both. Well, I could flip it itself.
If you're going for lethal,
Um,
that's the one to flip, yeah.
you will lose 2 health if you do damage.
So 5, 6,
Yeah,
7.
I'll destroy and it 1.
It will be, you will lose 1 if it is damage.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll pass.
I will take 1. And I'll take 3.
3 more.
Looks
And we'll
good.
flip
Middle
the
off the
other
top.
5 on
Another
top.
3.
No, no 5s.
What is that?
That's
3?
Yeah.
5, takes a 5. I'll pass.
This is. There's no reason for us not to have kept, or not to have built the last card, actually.
That's why I
So we've got 2 cards in hand: Jury plus a low block. We were for sure supposed to
It's not
crazy.
deck, but
play the low block. We just need more foundations on our board.
Alright, let's see if we can do something here. I don't know if we can get there though. We'll go City Rampage on a 5, we'll check. We will go. Yeah, it's not a bad start. Do I have. Ah, yeah, thanks. I'll get a power token. Man, our bin is just so bad. That's the problem here. Let's go Queen of Monsters.
I think if we're going
on a
for
6.
game,
Check says 5. I'll give you 6.
I think if we're going for game, we have to flip this -3 damage card as our first move.
I'm going to.
To the point where
First enhance, I will pass.
yeah, it has to be this -3 damage card.
Dragon's Fortitude, I will give it -3 damage. Discard the moment.
Yeah, I will pass.
Wait, did we not blitz?
I was thinking, I need the. Yeah, I can't kill you, so I might as well just do it.
Oh, if you can't kill him, you're dead.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I will send it.
Take 8, 1, 2, 3, and I will make you stop 1 in your turn.
Yeah. Let's go Hunter's Ally on a 7. Checks a 5, 6, 7.
You have a +2, right? So that's a 7.
That's right, +2.
I'm gonna see what we had here.
I won't get the +1/+1.
Okay.
I will get. I don't have any allies. This is
Interesting.
What I'm running into. So we will go get. I literally have no allies. Okay.
It'd have been 5 low.
First enhance. Will you pass?
I'm gonna stop them and I'm gonna tell Shri what he missed on this one. Shri, before this turns
Yeah.
over, don't scoop your cards up. I want to show you a different line.
Okay.
-3 damage, not this one. The other one.
Yep.
I'll pass.
I will pass as well. It's just a 4 for 5.
Take 5.
Yeah.
We'll
All the
play
hard
this on
work
a
we had.
3, and then we'll play this on a 5. And then we'll play.
If you do that, you should play them on the other way.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
right.
on a 4.
Yeah. I don't know if anything gets there. We will go. Fuck it. Shin Hoshigaki.
Yeah.
No, we'll.
Wait, that one.
Yeah, we'll play the other one. I think we play. Nothing does anything right now. Let's go. Our token is nice. Let's go with this. I will respond. I'll blitz. And I'll flip this one. And then I will +4.
Well, before you do the last one, I will try to jury.
Uh-huh.
You can respond to it.
I'll respond. I won't respond to that. So, you go ahead.
No? Okay. Can you have this one?
I'm just gonna go turn them up because Shri has lost.
It doesn't matter.
So what's the 4?
Yep. I will send it.
So, sorry, when I said, were you going to spend all of them? No, you will leave 2.
No,
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave 2.
Yeah, I'll take 4. And I will draw 1 card.
Okay. And oh, sorry, this was at. Well, you would have juried it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, I will discard 1. Who else are you gonna throw it to? I don't have any backups.
Did you draw all attacks? Or
I
one?
did draw 1 attack.
Okay, that's all you needed. Okay, Tam,
Okay. So our line was we had
I'm dead.
this in our hand, right? And we had this on board. This is what his board looked
We
like.
can't hear you, Tom.
I'm so sorry. This was your hand, and he had this on board. I think our answer was we play this, we form Godzilla, and we play this, flipping this.
Yeah,
This beats our frog. If we have to kill him. We're at 2. If we pass back, we lose. He draws a singular
Yeah.
attack. It doesn't matter. We have to flip this.
yeah.
His
Yeah.
character says that he wants to put a thing in our card pool. Cool. I will Queen of the Monsters and just build it down.
Yeah.
And then from here we can Hunter's Ally, go find whatever. But this is and have infinite tokens, right? To like for this, and we keep this for the jury that he has. This was 6 for 7 here, which he had the
8 with City Rampage.
yeah, he had the 1 low block. So if he went to block this, he wasn't allowed to Hedora you because he had a 3 low block. Even checking a 5, he had to tap everything, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And so what that said was he was going to Hedora so he could try to block something else, and that means that your Queen of the Monsters builds down something else, which in our scenario, because we knew what it was just another Queen of the Monsters. And so you just like build this. This was on a 5, 6, 7, 8, checks a 5, 6, 7, tap 1 for the 8, and then we build, and then we're totally chill. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that he can't interact with, and then when he juries it, you tell him no. And then this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Plus 20 damage.
If he takes this move, he dies. Plus, you have 4 power tokens to work with.
Yeah.
5, I think. 5 because of the rampage you
5.
played last turn.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think that there was a lethal line. You just weren't allowed to let this card live. This was -9
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Fuck. That's right. This
Yeah,
card
it's
is.
allowed when you
yeah.
have City Rampage, don't be afraid of playing the form at the very beginning if you need it.
100%.
That's a good call. That's a good call. That's where I was
especially-
worried. I was three foundations, but you're
Because he only had, well, you didn't because you had this guy. This is not a foundation, right? Or this says even if he does decide to like block Hedora, you just build this down. And now this one is free, right? And so like
Yeah, and as Tam said, you're at 2, so even if you take 3s, what else are you gonna do?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
passing the
well, you'll
turn
just
is not an
lose or
option.
you'll lose.
right. Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I just didn't see that line. That's
Yeah, it is a tough line to see because like the book play for Godzilla is to play this guy over here, which is what you did, right?
Yeah.
And it was fine. And then you flip this after he had spent -6 damage on it and just didn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
I was also wondering if you were going to use Guardian of Chinatown when I was using this foundation to make the jury play.
I think with Jury in your deck, there's just 0 chance we're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, I
like,
had to
this
hold
stage
that
is
the entire
this
time.
stage is so weak. Even if you had everything available, he's got 1 onboard piece. And we've got the world's cleanest answer just to stop an onboard thing. It all has to come from hand now, all of it. And like, imagine, like, because we know he builds stuff in, like, imagine he accidentally stuffs you this into your card pool and you Queen of the Monsters this down. You're like, oh hell yeah, this is so sick. All right, I get an extra draw to dig even a little bit deeper. I'm in, right?
Yeah, Queen of the Monster is so good. Building them face up is is so much. I was afraid that I will stuff a frog or something.
Yeah, there was a turn in, I think it might have been even game 1 where you Hedora'd in a Biolante, Godzilla versus Biolante, and he had like double crushing impact in hand. And so like it was like play Queen, build in the Godzilla versus Biolante, commit it, play this, ready it, draw a card, play this, ready it, draw a card. just be like, and this was face down off of Hedora.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I just realized that now too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess I have this thing now. Pardon me.
Like this plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so training ground recap. How are you guys feeling about the matches you had today? Well, give me your overall big picture about both how you did, how your opponents did, and then how the decks that were brought, how your deck did, how the other decks did. We'll start with Pablo.
Hello. Yeah, I think I played awful. I made so many mistakes that I realized afterwards. Like, for example, the one with the Hedora Foundation, the one that takes a 4. Putting it on the top when I was gonna draw 1, obviously. that doesn't make any sense. I should save it for the next one. Otherwise, yeah, I mean the both decks are very disgusting. You saw how I almost turned to him, and did I turn to you in one game? I don't remember, but yeah, Heather outputs so much damage. It's so stupid. Even if you block everything,
You
it's
either
8
turn two
damage
to him
from
or
time to time.
you were so close that it was essentially a turn two. Like you left him at 2 or whatever, right? Draw one more and it's over.
Yeah, as I was telling you before, Heather are reading like the unblocked attack gets +3 damage, but the blocked attack gets +6.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot. But I would say I don't think this is a good matchup because I want to go to turn 3 and he wants to go to turn 3, but his output of damage bypasses most of my defense. Like if I didn't have this one, I was dead for sure.
Yeah,
Even
100%.
if he didn't play that line, and which makes me think that I should bump this one to 4, but also it's a +2, and I don't like +2 because I want to burn you for 3. So I am a bit in the middle road on that one.
I was talking to chat, and I don't think that you need these cards.
Oh, this one is so good.
I get that
This
it's
one I
good.
don't need.
I get
This
that
one
it's.
I might get by,
I
but this
think
one is
that if
so
you
much
just
damage.
had more onboard defense, it would your attacks that you play from the next turn would just make up for what the deep cut is.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
And so
I just get
like,
afraid that this kind of decks have too much offense. Like they're like unstoppable when you want to DR them or something like that. But yeah, I mean this one I don't like. This one I will
I
just throw
think
them out.
like a character that gives +3 damage on every move and sometimes +6 damage on every move. I don't put more damage in my deck.
Yeah.
Like
I mean
I
the
stay
only
alive so that I can
defense.
put the +4 or +3 +6 on my moves on the next turn.
Yeah, you're right.
And then kill
You're
him for
right.
certain. Right?
My only
That
thing
card
with this one
feels
is that
so good. It feels so good. It's so sick. That card checks a 4 and flips your defenses on board.
yeah, but this one opens the window for a turn 2, which you can't really do without it. I'm not sure. I really did like this one. This one for sure. I don't like this one. This can go. But this one I see a place for it. It might not be a 4x.
Is it
might
currently
be
a 4x?
2x. It is. It is. I like it too much.
I
might be too
It's
attached
probably
to
where
it.
I would settle on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. With the defense, I need more defense. I saw it how this one is half of the deck's defense and the other one is jury. So
and in order for this one to work, you have
work.
you have to have played 3 attacks.
Yeah. But they're a throw, so I'll go to momentum.
They are all throws, but what
you're
happens
right,
when you check bad? And now you can't play the game's actual defense. Now it's just like a sideways DR deck. If you want to be a DR deck, just play Biolante.
Yeah.
And that guy also plays throws like a dick.
Yeah, he does. that's a lot. But yeah, you're right. I should bump this lower for sure. And on the other hand, with Godzilla, OG Godzilla, I think that the deck is messed up, and I like my list a lot. I don't have a lot to change. I think echoes are so powerful in Godzilla. Like you should play them even if they are not like super well started. The middle year one, the 4 mid 6, which is a 4 mid 9 in Godzilla, it's so big.
Yeah, any deck that plays on phase is a cool deck in my opinion. I think that card's sick.
Yeah.
Like top 5 attacks in the game.
Yeah.
Just don't play those symbols.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all about me.
Shri, how did your deck do?
I like the performance of the deck. To be honest, I think a lot of mine issues were pilot error. There's some lines I missed, for sure. I think I keep stringing out longer, and probably should use my power tokens earlier to put and ramp the pressure up. And Queen of the Monsters, I just need to be a little more creative on and inventive on what I'm building down with it, and how I'm utilizing it. But I don't know. I don't feel like it was out of any one matchup in any situation.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now advice for the other player. I think that is important. What were you afraid of? What were you not afraid of? What was the best card in their deck? What was the worst card in their deck?
If I may start, I'll say Queen of the Monsters is messed up. Like it bypassing any card clog, and also just being a city rampage on face. Because if you play an attack and you build it, you not only get a +1 because you have a 1 more foundation, but everything costs 1 less, which is the effect of City Rampage, and you know how it will be if City Rampage. I will not be afraid to use it, to use the once per turn on Queens of the Monsters. Like, it builds your state, it clears your card pool, it's so OP, and otherwise, obviously, this card. This is made for Titan of Terror, and you can see it. It does everything in the deck. Like, +4 damage for the rest of the attacks is super strong, and flipping just point and click flip, it's super strong. And the only thing that I would say is that don't be afraid of, as you said, using the power tokens just to bring it to like a 4 low 5. If
Yeah.
you think there is any reason why they would not want to block it, maybe they're holding attacks in hand for next turn, or they just don't have the low block, just throw one of them at least, because taking 3 is a lot less than taking 5. 5 is a bit scary. 3 is like, yeah, that's fine. I don't care. The only other trick that I would say is that since it's ready on damage, if you really need the ready, you can not pump it, and they will probably take the 3, and you will be able to ready like a defensive
Sure.
foundation that you had to commit for to
I think I
the
missed
tech or
that
something.
trigger a couple times too.
I think you
now
did
that
too. I
think
think
about
it's the number one thing that
Yeah.
like you just aren't doing is the on hit effects.
Yeah. This one is on hit. This one's on blitz. So I just need to remember it. And this card is busted.
Yeah, you have so many readies that don't say that hasn't been readied. It's a lot.
Yeah.
What was the worst card in Tree's deck?
The worst card.
The
How
card
many
that you
are
were the
running
least afraid of. The card that whenever it touched the board of the card pool, you were like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
I mean, in one way was this one just because he wasn't pumping it, but I will say Shin Hasogeki. I don't know how many are you running, like maybe a 2x?
I'm running 2. I have 3. I pulled. You'll see to see how it felt.
Yeah.
I pulled the third one out.
I think if you have something on the board that is more impactful against this kind of decks that want to raise you, this doesn't really do anything. And so every time I saw it on the discard pile, I was like, he's not gonna play it. Otherwise, all of the decks are very good. I think your lineup is quite tight. Maybe just because it doesn't pump damage, find a substitute for one copy of this one, just one haymaker that you want to play last, like the on what symbol are you playing on Earth?
Yeah.
Maybe the Violante throw, just as a finisher that hits for 1 million.
The grasp.
Yeah.
Something
just
grasp.
1 or 2x. That might be worth it. Otherwise, again, I love this card. I love this card. I love this card with the frog. I really like this card. It gets a lot of speed. How many are you running of Hunter's Ally?
3. Run 3
Yeah.
of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, 4, 4, and then I have 2 of the Kuwabara, or what's his? Yeah, this Spirit Sword.
Oh yeah, the Spirit Sword. I
That's
didn't
a great
really play much against
combo.
it.
Yeah,
But
that's a
yeah,
great combo with Shin Hashigeki, especially because you
Oh, yeah.
build up a bunch of power tokens, you tap their board down, and then you throw this out there and you tap your board down and kill them. So
Yeah, I think that's a good wall breaker, like when you're playing against a Rodan or something like that that wants to wall out, and you won't be able to take them. But against most of the rest of the meta, I think it's like a cute combo that doesn't come up too much, like because as I said, I think Titan of Terror
I'm
and
I'm
Hedera.
running one of these too, only
Oh
one.
yeah,
So,
that makes sense. I think Titan of Terror and Hedera are very similar in like they want to go to turn 3. They usually don't turn 2. They just finish you up. Like they hit you a couple times on turn 2, like build the states, build the power tokens or the burn, and then they finish you on turn 3. So just things that help you finish up on turn 3 might be worth more of those tech pieces. Like even Hunter's Ally, just a 2x might be enough, because even if you mill the frog, you can play it by itself, which is always better to play the Hunter's Ally than the frog, but
yeah,
not 100%
no,
needed.
I'm actually thinking that too, because the biggest target for Hunter's Ally is oftentimes strategic meeting.
Yeah.
So then I can flip strategic meeting and either sculpt my check or toss it into momentum or draw.
Yeah.
So I'm actually thinking about cutting one of these down, to be honest.
And now that I see it, your only momentum outs are these two, right?
Well, yeah.
This is the best momentum
Oh.
out in the
Oh,
deck,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not close.
True.
This
That's
is the
true.
Which is
reason
super
to
good.
go to have strategic meeting be at the fort of. Like I
Yeah.
like I'm such a fan of Hunter's Ally. Go find strategic meeting, build strategic meeting, play Queen of the Monsters, draw a card, build any. This is here's 11 damage plus or 12 damage plus whatever foundation I want out of my discard pile.
Yeah.
Like
The only thing that I will add to that,
broken.
or to disprove, sorry, the other thing that I will comment to that is that I feel like Queen of the Monsters, it gets better and better the more that you want to string out. So if you want to poke with it and just spend one momentum to beat whatever, that's fine. But most of the time, just removing one of the progressive against decks like Pumat Soul or this one that clogs your card pool is usually more important than stuffing one.
I agree.
So
Like,
maybe getting another haymaker where you can spend those momentums might be worth, but I'm not sure which one. Maybe even
yeah,
if you really like the toolboxy part of this card, Canister Strike is a very interesting card that also spends one momentum to get really big. I really like
yeah,
that card. I don't know
that's
if
a
it
good
fits
one.
this build
That's
exactly,
cute.
but
That's really cute.
it's a cool card.
Yeah, I'm running right now. I have 2 Stroke the Big Trees instead of Earthbreaker because I just think tension and having tension defense is
Yeah.
busted. And then I'm running 2 Haymakers as well.
Yeah, I think Stroke the Victory is a big part of your defense. Like when you just build it, you just play it for free. You get the tension. It usually hits just because it cannot be blocked by mids and stuff. And I also against Titan of Terror, your last attack is almost never getting blocked. If
Yeah.
it's getting blocked, it's because one of the other ones got in. So yeah, tension is super strong in this kind of deck.
Last thing, Shri. Same thing to Pablo. What was Pablo's best card and worst card? And do you want Pablo? Do you want information on Hidora? Do you want information on Godzilla?
I think Hedera is better to get some information because Godzilla is quite tight.
Your best card is this card.
I agree. Do you know what will be the best card? Maybe Potemkin Buster. Maybe I have to get brave.
That's what I really think you should put Potemkin Buster because I made a big misplay allowing this to stick around. This is your best card in your deck because your DR is kind of garbage. It's a couple deflect if you can get it, and this card, and so yeah, and I think less so against me because I didn't get frog out or there were my attacks aren't coming in for 16, but against Pumot when they're coming for 14, all it takes is 2 or 3. And if you don't have your DR out, you're in real big trouble. So I think going up on this is great. This is cute, but I wonder if there is a world where with the throw package you throw in some more effective attacks. Because if you don't do enough damage on the throws, and it forces you into turn 4, I think you're pretty much dead, right? And so, like, if you're not burning me and you don't have cut deep and all the doublers out there, I'm probably going to kill you, right, before you get around to it. So, I don't know. I don't know if you messed with like putting some normal non-throw attacks in here as well. What? Oh, it's not on the symbol. I was thinking the void one. Nesh, I really like that throw.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that one's fucked up. No, I mean when this engine is churning, and you have like 5 throws in hand, the inevitability of it is crazy, right? Like there's just nothing you can do. The only respite is to kill you, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
both are right. I really need to put in more defense. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because I like there are other decks out there that are not going to brick like mine or toolboxy. Like Godzilla would just overrun this deck, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like it though. I love the idea behind it. And I
would say
I
it's
love
not my idea.
incidental.
I think it's called TC, or I don't know. Someone in the Let's Talk UBS Discord. I copied it from him almost entirely. I added a couple of things like this one, but yeah.
It's very cool. I like it.
With that, everybody who's watching, please show up to the Trading Post LC April 11th at 1 p.m. To come and hang out and see all of us Trading Post people in person. Could be tons of prizes, tons of cash, a great buffet,
These cool power tokens
and
if
dope
people
power
can
tokens
see.
that were shown off. We'd
People
love to
who
see you
are
there.
early registrants will get power token and another cool prize as well.
And next week, this will be on the TTP YouTube rather than mine, as I don't have a conniption trying to figure out how to make it work. But with that, thank you all for hanging out today. I do greatly appreciate it.